Hey, welcome back to Save State Podcast Season 2. Check this out. Can you guys believe we're already on episode 20 of Season 2? Insane. How is everyone doing? Big dog up in the old
I
man in the
lost
top right
track. I
corner?
lost track of where we were at. I mean, I didn't even know we were that far in.
20
Crazy.
episodes. We are a few minutes behind. Monto was fixing his hair, but that's par for the course. It does look kind of fly. I'm not gonna lie. It does look kind of fly. Monto, how you doing, big
Yeah,
dog?
yeah.
I'm getting over a cold.
Man.
So
Oh
this
my
has been my
gosh.
handheld of choice. I've,
My
I've literally had my handheld on that shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
one.
Oh, that's one. Yep.
But outside of that, I've been pretty dang good. I've had plenty of time to play games. I've been ripping on a little a little cell phone.
But you
Yeah,
playing
I saw you.
Zelda? Some
I saw
Zelda
your
ROM
video.
hacks?
Nah, I've been playing. Well, yeah, but
Yeah.
vampire crawlers.
Oh, we
Vampire
gotta talk about
crawlers.
that.
Oh,
I lasted about 30
Disgusting.
minutes and I got my money back. I didn't. I was just like, I got bored, man. I got bored. We're gonna get to that.
I
We're gonna get to that.
purposely haven't tried it because I'm like, dude, I know I'm done the time sync. I know
Oh my
it.
god! This week
Yeah.
we are joined by a guest who we've been just crossing paths with for like half a year, trying to get him to go on. The big dog himself. You guys may know his channel is Cypher Gaming. Now he rebranded about 2 months ago, right?
Yeah, give or
Yeah,
take.
to Retronaut Gaming. This is Adrian. What is up, my brother? How you doing, man? Glad to finally get you to come hang out with us, man. I know you're super busy, and we're not gonna tell them that you were like, we have to talk to Too Loud, and I was like, yeah, you kind of do. I'm not gonna tell them about that, bro.
That's crazy. God,
You know what I'm
like breaking my tiny midget heart, dude.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Thank you for
Yeah.
asking. Thank you so much for bringing me onto your show. I
Oh
watch
man,
your show quite often. I know we were supposed to jump on. And when was it? Hit me up and
so he's so all right. So we wait. Let me give you some background here. So first off, Derek the Menace is kind of a bully, but we love him.
He's a savage, dude.
And we're part of a group called Handhelds United. They also have another podcast, and he might be throwing jabs at the other group, and they're gonna pop in here and talk smack to them. You know what I mean? But I don't know.
cool.
So I want to know about Thor triggers because you were freaking blowing up. So in the studio audience that's watching, Adrian started.
Oh,
3D
those look
printing.
so
You
good.
know where else?
Oh, dude.
Look at Monto.
Yeah, bring
Look
them
at
back.
Monto.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
hey. Monto, really? Hell yeah.
Yeah. So
I snuck in order. You didn't even know.
yeah, like,
Dude, I would have more, man.
No.
oh god. So we're all 3D printed nerd fans, and
Hell yeah.
Adrian sees the Thor as the best that it is because it is, and he wanted to perfect it, right? So he made better triggers because it's probably the biggest complaint, the only complaint about the Thor. And he's got this insane lineup of triggers, and we're just talking about it. He's found the perfect colors for, I mean, about anything. And then he had a video, like it was like 4 days ago. He popped out a video. He's got glow in the dark triggers now, and yeah, and they're freaking insane. Show us those, man. Oh, hold on,
Bro, yeah, I'm in love with the green. Obviously, the green's my favorite color.
Hold on.
I found these glow in the dark green triggers. We got glow blue. I was gonna do
The Go Blue sold out. I saw the Glow Blue.
Everything's sold out right now.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah, I was gonna.
Somebody in the audience has them, and they said they're the best addition to their Thor ever.
Happy to help. Yeah, that was the whole point. Because when I first laid my hands on the Thor, I was so excited for this device, and then I felt the triggers, and then I just felt the excitement deflating, because I know I'm going to be playing first-person shooters and whatnot, and they just didn't feel right. So of course, the first thing I do, I go on Etsy. I'm looking for different triggers. I go on Maker's Place or whatever.
Make a World, yeah.
Maker World. And I'm looking for triggers, and I find a couple, and I download them, I test them, and they just kept snapping off, like at the worst of times. I'm playing Destiny Rising, and they snap off, and it started driving me nuts. So I said, can I potentially teach myself Fusion 360, which is such a difficult program, very difficult program to learn. But somehow I managed to, after like 100 iterations, I finally figured out how to get them to stay on, how to get them to clip on and not fall off. And yeah, that's kind of what I did. Made a video about them. It got a lot of interest. So then I looked high and low on how to sell these triggers online. I've never done anything like this before. I was going to try Shopify, but that was too complicated. I just didn't have the time to set up a whole e-shop or whatever. Etsy was the easiest way forward. And then, yeah, we released them and they sold out and they keep selling out. So, you know, must be doing something right. I know some people had a few complaints about the R1, the L1. I guess these triggers aren't low enough, so it's kind of hard for some people to press. But I think that's if you have like maybe, because there was a lot of people complaining about that. But for me, I'm like, no, they work. They work pretty well. I mean, Monto, what do you think? You have them.
I think that, yeah, like off the rip, they're an immediate improvement. For me, I still need to use them more and like kind of wrap my brain around, do I like the having bigger triggers with more ergonomics, or the smaller profile with less ergonomics? Because that's kind of the trade-off, is like they're more comfortable, they wing out more. So like I think it's really personal preference.
100%.
For me, I also just haven't been using my Thor that much these days because I'm really trying to get into the budget realm of just thugging it out on a smartphone, on $100 Android phone.
That's it.
But I can at least say that you made solid, high quality triggers, and they actually do clip on and they stay on. I was impressed about the engineering behind it. I was like, for somebody who hasn't done this before, pretty solid. Nice little, like you found the sweet spot. So yeah, definitely. Like I know I can see why they sold out. So yeah, if anybody is like a lot of us gets a Thor and is like, everything about this is great, the triggers are then yeah, for like $10, I mean, yeah, maybe pick up a pair if you're interested.
Yeah, I see that you're rocking your Thor without a grip.
Exactly.
With a grip and the triggers, I feel like it is one of the most comfortable setups for a handheld. Again, personal preference. Right now, the next thing that I am kind of developing is a modular grip, because the one thing that I can't stand about this grip is when let's say I'm traveling or I'm just gonna go somewhere, I'm gonna have an hour to kill. You know, a grip isn't as like, it's big, you know, it just kind of makes this a little chunky boy. So I want to create a grip where I can change, I guess, the overall size depending on where I'm at or what I'm doing. Instead of having to take off the entire grip, the idea that I have right now is, as long as I have the main housing, I can then create some kind of sliding mechanism to switch out the size of the actual grips. And potentially add like a pen holder, because I know some people have their stylus. Some people are into that. Maybe an SD card slot where you can store an extra SD card. What else did I think of? Yeah, a few other things, but that's kind of what I want to do next. The only problem with that is the how long it takes to print grips versus how long it takes to print triggers. Triggers are easier to print. They print quicker. I could print like a set of 12 in about 3 hours. One grip took me like 5 hours. So, and shipping and handling is also extremely expensive.
Sounds like you don't have enough.
Really
printers.
big difference.
Sounds like you don't have. Sounds like you don't have enough printers, buddy.
So what are you most playing on your Thor these days?
Right now, I am making my way through Pokemon Arceus, and surprisingly, you know, when I got the Thor, I thought I was just going to play PlayStation 2 and below. But of course, you know, curiosity got the best of me. I downloaded Eden. I own a Switch, and I prefer playing my Switch games on a Switch. I've never emulated Switch before. And I got curious. So now I'm playing a lot of Switch games and game native, surprisingly. I'm playing, what am I playing? Dude, have you guys heard of the game called Replaced?
I saw
Replaced.
you talking about that the other day,
No.
and I just finished the game yesterday, so I'm looking for something new, and I'm always down for a side scroller, bro.
Okay.
Always.
Replaced, hands down, is one of the best games I've played in a while. The story is good. The music is on point. This for cinematographer nerds, the camera work in it is phenomenal. I highly recommend Replaced. The Drifter is also good, but it's a point-and-click adventure game. So if that's something that you're interested in, check out The Drifter. It has a cool style. And then Look Outside. That's another game that I highly recommend. That's been interesting. So those are the 3 games that have been kind of on my rotation as of late. What else am I playing? I mean, Pokemon Unbound. That's a game I started like 2
Oh,
years
dude.
ago.
You got too loud. You got too loud.
Yeah, I have 85 hours in that game. Yeah, I
no
really
kidding.
enjoy it. Yeah, I've already beat it, and I'm just after you beat it, you got more to do. There's plenty more to do there, especially if you want to catch them all, I guess. But they have other quests, other like side quests and stuff, and other objectives for you to do after you complete the main storyline. So it's actually a phenomenal game. I really enjoyed the story, and it is my favorite Pokemon ROM hack for sure.
100%.
At first, I thought it was like hype. I stayed away from it for a while because you know how everybody kind of like jumps on the bandwagon, and I was like, And then when I got around to it, I was like, all right, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it straight through, and I did, and I absolutely enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I mean, one of the things that I love about Unbound is how they actually have a task list, like an objective list. So if you forget what you're doing, which I find myself always forgetting, like where did I leave off? What am I supposed to do? They have that objective list or whatever to notify you like what you need to do next. So I find that super helpful. And then in terms of like games I'm playing, I forgot to mention I am playing some Android games. I'm playing The Division Resurgence.
Oh yeah, Resurgence. It's beautiful, dude.
Dude, they did
Yeah.
pretty good job. I think it has room for improvement. Like it still has a little bit of rough edges, but I can see this becoming even better. And of course, Destiny Rising. That they did a killer job porting Destiny onto Android and iOS. What else? And Stardew Valley. That's it. I've named like 2 games at this point.
No, that's great. That's a great list of games. Those are all bangers. I mean, I'm not familiar with Replaced or there was another one you said like something the Sun. Drifter. Those 2 I'm not familiar with. I mean, all the Android games and the Pokemon games I'm more than familiar with. Destiny Rising, when it first launched, me, Matt, our boy Clef from Game Tech Talk, a bunch of us got like really heavily invested, and some of us kind of like sank some wallets into it, because it's a gotcha,
Got you.
And and it got us right. So, but it's good, dude. And for a lot of us, we were kind of comparing it to like the PC equivalent, Destiny 2, and just saying how on par they got it, and even in some circumstances better. And it was really an excellent game, really, really good. I enjoy Android native games. They tend to be. I can't pick up an Android device and not play Android native games. I have to. The library is just growing and growing, and I've been waiting for years for this time right now where we're seeing like AAA's real developers getting into this stuff. We got Subnautica now. We got Tomb Raider. We got dude. It's like Ball Pit came over.
Yeah.
It's just such an amazing time for Android. So
it's a crazy.
That's a great list you got there, dude.
It's like crazy what we have now, because I'm sure all of us, we grew up, back in the 90s and whatnot playing these games. And now just the amount of choices that we have, it could be a little bit overwhelming. But no, yeah, Android games, they're pretty good. Have you guys tried out any of the Netflix free games? Because Red Dead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Red Dead's gorgeous, dude. It looks better than the Switch version, dude.
Yeah.
Control's on mobile now. I didn't know Control made it mobile. Ernie
It's like
said
$5 too. It's like really cheap.
That's a good
Yeah,
game.
I don't know how much it is, but
Control is on mobile. What?
Yeah.
I didn't
It's just a
know
couple
that.
bucks.
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
Whoa,
That
hold
is
on. I'm
dope.
looking at that right now. No way.
While you're
Hey.
looking at that, well, go ahead. We can see.
Okay. Well, I was gonna take a few another minute here just out of curiosity. So while we're here on topic with you, Cypher, well, Retronaut, I had a question. You know, why the change in branding and naming convention? Why did we do this?
Why did I do it? Okay, so Cypher spelled in leet with the numbers is very difficult for people to remember. It's hard in the SEO, I think. So I wanted to do something a little bit more simple. And initially, I had this bright idea to be anonymous. I wanted my anonymity. I felt like it would be better and easier on me if I didn't have to. Because, for instance, one of the main reasons is I filmed my voiceover stuff, like with me talking in the little light with the helmet. That was filmed once. I can take that footage and put it on my timeline and record whatever VO I want, and it would look like I'm actually talking. So that was very easy in terms of editing, because I don't have much time to do these episodes. So that was one of the main reasons. I'm like, oh, that would be helpful. I can appear on camera, appear like I'm actually talking to the viewer, even though I'm just doing a voiceover. And I hate being on camera to begin with. That's another reason. And I just thought it would be a fun little thing to try out, because the whole reason I got into this is because of this guy.
Is that a Miyu Mini?
Yeah, the Miyu Mini
Miyu
Plus.
Mini Plus?
So
yeah.
When I first found out about this whole hobby, it was through, I keep forgetting his name, I shouldn't, but Rotaka, I think is his...
Rotaka!
Dude.
Yeah.
He was playing with his original Miyu Mini, the OG, the small one. And the guy was playing Metal Gear Solid. And I was like, wait, what? Like, there's something like...
Got my small guy.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. And so had the PlayStation mod. And I was like sold after that. So, of course, I go online. It was all sold out. I find some boutique like shop in the UK selling it for way over $100. And I just had to have it. So I was like, I don't care. I'm going to buy it. So I bought it. I got it. And that's when the addiction started. I got that. And then
I got the itch, dude.
Dude, yeah. And then I saw the Miyu Mini Plus, and I'm like, it would be a little bit better if it was a little bit bigger. I got this one. And then from there, it just out of control. I saw the RG35XXSP with Sakura Retro mods, the Sony thing that I was just in love with that. And so I bought that, and yeah, it just kind of spiraled. Now I have way too many.
Awesome, dude. Awesome, man. Yeah. No, that's cool. Matt, what did you have?
No, I was gonna go to Nude. I'm just fascinated to listen to the story, how close to this to how we all got addicted to this hobby and stuff like that. I'm digging it. Like Monta, what was your first handheld? I don't know if we ever talked about that.
Oh, we talked about it. We dabbled. A little show and tell.
Oh my gosh. Don't start pulling out the
dude, while you bring your show and tell, man.
I'm pulling out the bag.
Dude. I am sorry, bro.
No way, Turtle.
He brings devastating news. His AN Thor was stolen off his front porch, and he didn't get the insurance. Dude, I'm sorry, man.
Dude, that is awful.
My first handheld.
OG.
My first
OG.
official retro handheld. This is my first official retro handheld. It's a Dingu A320. This is, I think, the second ever retro handheld that we'd consider. I mean, the first one was what was it? GP. It was like the Whiz or something.
Yeah.
Like just calling a handheld a little Whiz.
That thing struggles with SNES, doesn't it?
It struggles with SNES. And it doesn't play all GBA games full speed. It was so laughably incompetent that it was actually, but it's crazy. The buttons and the D-pad, they figured it out back then. These are actually pretty good. This is a good handheld.
That's hysterical.
And I bricked it because I tried to install custom firmware on it. So yeah, these are back in the days when you could just one wrong click and oops, your handheld is bricked. It's a little harder to brick it these days, but Yeah.
Thank God, dude. Thank
Alex,
God,
what about
man.
you? You remember your first one?
Dude, I don't know. PSP? I don't know.
That's because you're old.
Um,
That's because you're old as hell, bro.
Yeah,
PSP.
something. I don't know.
PSP.
I've been doing it for so long, man. I mean, as soon as I got onto Android phones, I was already putting emulation on there. I was already doing emulation on computer prior to that. PSP, yeah, I was already doing those with the Pandora battery or something like that. The Pandora battery
Yes, sir.
mod.
Yes, sir.
It was a Pandora battery,
Pandora.
and they call it RC in the RCM jig that came with it. I remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, I was doing that back then. My little brother was doing like custom made games for the PSP back then. Like, yeah, it was a good time.
Wow. All right, let's jump into a couple of news things. So the hottest thing this week, obviously, is the Steam controller, right? This thing sold out in like 30 minutes.
30 seconds.
Who got one? I didn't even bother.
It's still in my cart. I had it and I just couldn't check out.
They're gonna go. So just a quick memo. I mean, you guys better be on top of it because everybody else here is gonna hear it too. Supposedly they're gonna be back in stock tomorrow.
Supposedly, yeah.
So you should
Pacific.
jump on it. What I would do is I would preload your Steam wallet. Preload your Steam wallet so that you don't have to go through the whole credit card checkout or PayPal checkout. The funds are already there. I'll tell you, it came out $99 even, no tax. So just make sure you have those funds ready. And so what we did, me and Clef, we jumped into a buying party on another Discord channel. And dude, it was like 20 people in there, everybody buying. And like from the minute it started, it was already giving error codes to everybody. Error codes. And what we did is I pulled up the Steam application on one half of my monitor and the Steam web page on another side of my monitor and just went back and forth, continue until one of them finally went through and then I got
That's
it. So and that's what
crazy.
everybody there did. It was just spam continue, dude. And yeah, that was it, dude. Got it. I got it. I'm excited. It's been shipped too. It's been shipped as well. I'm kind of upset though. Like, well, not upset, but just a little jealous, I guess, or envious. Guys in Canada are already getting theirs today. Like, I've seen multiple people who already have them in hand.
Oh wow!
In
Okay.
Canada, and I'm like, come on, bro. Like, we're supposed to get it first. They're here. Like, why are we getting them first? You know, It's okay. It's all right. I'm excited for the controller though. It is pretty amazing. Thank you, Gigi, because Gamers Generation from Handhelds United, he got this thing in my mind. Hey, Matt, can you pull up an image of the Steam controller for a moment, just so I could point something out? Because I'm going to curse everybody here. Everybody's going to get cursed. And nope, you'll see, dude. Everybody's going to be cursed. You will never unsee what I'm about to show you.
And
GG pointed it out
saying
and
something in the tape.
dude, yeah, he's laughing, dude, because he pointed it out and now he's ruined it for everybody who was in that voice call at the time when he pointed it out. So when you look at the Steam controller, that the image isn't going to show it that well.
So you find a different image?
Pull it up. I'll tell you where you'll see a good clear image of it. Actually, no, the one with the 10.95 shipping, if you can open that and get just have a bigger image of it.
Let me see if I can get it to give me a bigger image. No, it's not doing
That
nothing.
thing thick. That thing looked like you're holding a coaster.
Can you open that listing?
No, that's just a picture of it. Hold on, give me a second. Let me
That's just a picture.
Damn, boy.
Hey, do me a favor.
better.
Just go to D-Brand's website because D-Brand has a really clear image of the controller. They're making. Oh, by the way, D-Brand's making skins for the Steam controller
And they're
already.
cheap. They're like $18.
They're pretty sick, dude.
Yeah,
so
and they're a pain in the ass to put on.
they are.
Bro, I watched your video put this kid on the Steam Deck. That was
I watched your video too.
Never again. One and done. I'm done with you, Brand.
Oh, dude. It's not that bad, guys. I mean, yes, our boy Retro Not had a hard time, but I'll tell you, like, vinyl is really, really forgiving. Like, I used to do vinyl applications on cars, and it's really, really forgiving. If you don't keep pegging it on until you know, like, this is where you want it. Like, maybe tack it on in a corner or two and then get the rest of it laid out perfectly. But once you apply that pressure on there, it's going to be hard to pick it up and resurface it, So what you're going to want to do is just get it and tack it on in a corner or two and then get it laid out flush, perfect. And then you want to have a heat gun or a blow driver so that you can get the corners to wrap around perfectly and you don't get those little, what we call them fingers, which is like the little creases. You don't want those little creases in there. So if you get that blow dryer, it's going to shrink the vinyl. So basically, like when we do it on a car, we pre-shrink vinyl. So we'll get the vinyl and we'll heat it up prior to even starting, just so that we don't have to deal with that stuff. And it makes it easier to get around curves and stuff like that too. So, yeah, thank you, Matt. So
I like put it in the microwave. Wait.
Oh wow, that
Anyway.
looks great.
I love this skin. They call it sketch. But anyways, look at the joysticks, the trackpads, and then the little thing in the middle of the trackpads, the little button. It's a little face, dude. It's like a little face with a little ugly mouth, right?
It looks like one of the things from Borderlands. One of the
Claptrap.
God.
Look at Elliot.
yeah, that's
dude, it's hilarious, man.
Yeah. And I gotta look
It's
at it.
hilarious.
It doesn't look.
What's
Oh
that?
no, it's a little
What's that
robot.
they got?
Bro, it's like a little GG would say to make a little BMO, but you'll never unsee that little face now. Now it's just
rosy
That's
cheeks.
really
just a little. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty funny, dude. But yeah, dude, D-Brand's killing it with the skins. They got some really, really dope skins.
Steam
over there.
is its third eye.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really funny.
I mean, if they have the same skin that I have for my Steam Deck, I know I gave D-Brand a little bit of crap, but no, I mean, they make amazing looking skins. So if they have I think it's called something, I would
Called something.
Wow.
Show it on the
Wow.
camera. Let me see what it looks like again. I don't remember. I watched the video. I just don't remember what skin you went with.
You can't even see it. Can you?
Oh, is it? Wait, you changed the trackpads though, right? Like the trackpads are a different skin.
Yeah, it's Dark Circuit. You got it's Dark Circuit.
Oh, yes,
right?
Dark Circuit. Oh, yeah. Well, if it's Dark Circuit, does it look like
Yeah.
circuitry, like little?
No.
Like circuitry lines?
No. It's called it's literally called something.
Oh,
But dude, these right here, the trackpads, I kept. What is this called? I forgot what these trackpads are called. I got it on Amazon, but can you see like how it?
yeah.
They
Yeah.
look crazy.
Yeah.
Dude,
They
yeah.
look sick. They look like raw carbon.
Yeah.
What kind of printer you have?
What kind of what?
3D printer you have?
Oh, I have a P1S.
They make build plates just
Yep.
that.
I was gonna
pattern
tell
from
them.
I have that.
P1S.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, they
these.
come out good.
Wait, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's sick. I just love how this thing looks. So if they have the same skin, I might torture myself. For some more.
Hey, Derek wants to know, Monto, what's that phone? What's that phone you're using?
The one you just made the video on.
It is a used Motorola Moto Edge Plus 2022. It's got a Snapdragon 8 Gen 1,
Nice.
512 gigs of internal storage, no SD card slot, but I got a whole lot of games.
That's dope.
I've been trying out some different games. It plays Fallout New Vegas great. It can't really do Fallout 4.
Oh, you've been going hard on the game native, huh?
Yeah, I got because I got
see you,
512 gigs, a
know.
micro SD card. A 512 gig micro SD card is $100.
That's insane.
This phone was $100.
That's kind of crazy when you put it that way. Like,
I got the storage and everything else is on the house. Like the processor and the 8 gigs of RAM, that was all on the house. 144 hertz OLED screen on the house.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah, it's been really fun. Yeah. And because it's super wide too, with Game Native, you can set custom resolutions. So you're not stuck to just like 16:9, 720p or 1080. For weird aspect ratios, you can have the games run and fill out the entire screen and they look freaking sick. Like it's like a mini super widescreen.
Yeah, that's like 21 by 9. It looks like the resolution.
Yeah, it's it's probably 21 by 9. Yeah, it's really
like
nice.
The Razer Edge. At first I thought that's what it was. I had a Razer Edge, but I gave
right.
it. But I know what you're talking about. You can change the resolution to fit that entire screen.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
So the Razer Edge, I think, has the same processor. It's basically the exact same thing, but with built-in controls and active cooling. So those are pretty nice because this chip gets hot. But like for me, it's not about like this specific phone. It's about the concept of buying a used device for significantly cheaper than any of these new devices, because the new devices, they're charging AI prices. The used ones, you might be able to, like, nobody's shucking RAM from a Motorola phone and putting it into an AI thing. Hopefully not yet. So if you're interested in budget gaming devices, then just like grab an old phone. And
where'd you get that from? eBay, right?
Yeah, just from eBay. Yeah. I mean, like the prices go up and down based on who's selling phones at that time. But it really just comes down to just like being kind of thrifty and looking for that good deal. I saw this and I was like, 512 gigs, give me that. And then I got the GameSir X5 Lite, which is a great budget controller. It's like $25. I got it for 20 on AliExpress. $120.
That's a sweet deal. Yeah.
And it's more powerful than a Retroid Pocket 5.
There you go.
I want to mention a couple quick things because our chat, they're like always on top of it. So one, Green Pro Tag, thank you for reminding me that ETA Prime put out a video. Lossless scaling is now on Android.
Yep.
So now you could use lossless scaling and boost that frame rate, and that's going to be amazing, bro. Next thing, real quick, is that Derek said that he ordered a OnePlus 6T.
Yep.
With an A45 in it, and he was going to put Lineage OS. And I had that phone, awesome phone, but what triggered me was Lineage OS. There's been a guy in the Handheld United Discord hanging out with us at night, and he made a mention, he brought it to our attention that the Lineage OS team is working on making 8 Gen 2 Lineage OS for all of the handhelds in the space. Not Gamma. It's not a Gamma build. It's Lineage OS. And so it's gonna come for the Thor, it's gonna come for the Portal, for the Odin 2 Pro, anything with 8 Gen 2, and it's gonna have all of the features baked into the operating system. It's also gonna strip it down a ton. So look forward to that. I know there's a GitHub on it. I'll try to find it and put it in the description below. And I was really excited to see it. Also, what was cool about it was that it makes, I mean, it's just a aesthetic thing, but it makes all of the RGBs in the rings of the Odin devices addressable. So you can make each dot in there a different color and have like a whole rainbow spectrum.
Yo,
like,
that's
dude,
sick.
Yeah,
that's sick.
That's pretty dope.
That's fun.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, that's dope, bro.
I liked that effect on the on Ambernic RG 476 or whatever. One of their newer handhelds had like the spinning RGB, and I was like, well, why can't we do that? Like, give us that on some other handhelds.
They do it on pretty much all their new ones this year. They've done it on. Yeah,
nice.
There's a cool effect. It just looks cool. Yeah, it looks cool, especially if you can address it yourself and make it your own colors, whatever you want it to be. That's pretty fly.
Do you see what Jay Powell said? That actually lost the scaling is baked into Game Hub now, which is kind of dope. I mean, we're doing Game Native.
I heard, yeah. That's so sick.
That's pretty sick. That's sick. That's pretty awesome, dude. They're cooking too. I mean, Game Native is cooking. GameSir is cooking with their Game Hub. I know they got the Mac one. I have the beta for the Mac one. I just haven't got an opportunity to try it, but I do want to give it a shot and see, because if we can get games going on Mac, that would be pretty dope too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out.
Yeah, the emulation, the Windows emulation has. Like
Insane,
every time it comes up, we're just like, how has it gotten even better than we thought it was already going to get better? It just keeps outpacing how good we think it's going to get. And yeah, Game Hub is cooking with Game Native. They're like them defaulting to known configs, like known configuration files.
So good. Oh my gosh, so good, man.
Just like, why doesn't every emulator do this? Just default to what works for other people devices with the same specs. Just give us those ones and use it by default. Game native, that really just like made.
And then the export
everyone's
and
lives
import
easier.
feature. So like
Yeah,
if
the
somebody
export
else
import.
finds a working like go ahead and throw it onto your unit. Like, bruh, come on, man. How much easier can you make this?
It's so great to not, because that's such a huge point of friction for a lot of new people. Even myself, like I'm pretty in the scene, but even I don't know what half of these game native settings do. Like I just kind of find myself toggling on, off. Maybe do I use this driver version, or does that one just break my entire device?
No,
having
game native to be just so easy and plug and play. There's one game that I had a very rough time trying to get up and running on my Steam Deck, and game native, I just installed. It's called Redacted through Epic Games.
I've heard of that game. I might
it's
have
fun.
it.
Yeah, Redacted, really fun game.
The one that's like a black and green box art, and everything is just redacted in black on it in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I've
It's a
seen
good
that.
game, and it was very difficult to install on the Steam Deck. But with this, I just installed it.
Due to Dimensity 300.
Started.
Oh my gosh.
What else you got for us, man?
8300.
Oh my
My man's
God.
spitting facts.
Dude,
So-
the way Derek says it, and I always think of Dimensity this way now. It's
Dimensity.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Dimensity is ass, dude.
Um,
I unboxed. I finally, after literally collecting dust on my shelf for a year, I finally unboxed my RG557.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Talk about sparking the. Just in the heat of the moment, Ambernick releases a device and then it's just irrelevant after a week. I tried running anything on that handheld and I was just like, this Dimensity sucks. I don't like this. I'm not having fun. Give me my Snapdragon, please. Yeah, Snapdragon is just so much easier to get things running.
Dude.
That's my take.
I watched your video. I was we've talked about this a bunch of times. I was so excited. And just like you, Mount, I love the 556. That 557 was so incredibly disappointing.
It was so
The
disappointing.
stick is terrible. Did you get any of those, Adrian?
No, I stayed away from that.
Yeah, don't get it. Yeah.
Good job, bro. Good job.
Something quick, and when we're talking about Steam before we move on. So they also imported a bunch of video game hardware, like 50 tons worth or something, supposedly. Parts, maybe Steam Machine stuff, maybe more controller stuff, maybe.
No, it's coming in as game consoles.
Yeah,
It's
game
coming in
consoles.
as
But they come in
game
as game
consoles.
consoles. It's 50
Yeah.
tons worth or something. The crate, the container, or something. So like, I'm like, you know what? Where's my Steam frame, bro? Where's my Steam frame? That's what I'm interested in. The controller's super cool. I didn't get one. I hemmed and hawed at the last minute. I didn't get one. I want the damn Steam frame. Where's my dang Steam frame?
I think it's the Steam box, dude.
Probably with
I think
that's
it's the Steam box.
that's the thing that everybody's waiting for.
50 tons is pretty heavy,
yeah,
bro.
I think that's a lot.
That'd
That's
be a
pretty
lot of
heavy.
frames, bro. How many glasses will it take to make 50 tons?
Yeah,
bro?
I don't know if Valve is buying 50 tons of
50
Steam frames.
Well, that could be
That's a big gamble.
That
High
could be
risk,
parts
low
of
reward.
Steam decks. You said glasses and made me think of something because I'm a nerd, right? So so let me tell you, when you get to be my age, right, you got regular glasses that you wear, right, every day. But then when you get old, right, you need special computer glasses, right? And it's just because my bifocal, these have no bifocal, they're just bifocals, right, with blue filters on them. So I got new ones, but check it out. I don't know if the cameras can pick it up. Hell yeah.
What does that say?
Nice, dude.
It says Digital
Hey,
Jedi.
I turned down the volume.
Whoa!
Okay, I don't know if that made a difference, but
Got my glasses in monogram. I was trying to get the monogram Monto, and they're
what was
like,
the
you
whoa,
know
Monto?
what?
Oh no, I was impressed at the Digital Jedi logo.
I was trying to get a monogram Monto, and
But
they don't
can you
look
turn
at it.
yourself up a little bit?
Who, me?
Yeah, split the difference. Not Alex. And then
Me,
we're
turn it
good.
up a little bit more.
Yeah, just split the
Okay, because
difference.
Kay
Oh
told
my
me I was a
gosh.
little loud. He said I'm louder than everybody, so I turned it down.
He's
Nice.
always
Wow.
louder than everybody, Kay.
That's
What do you
that's
got
just
there?
his natural
Comes
vibrato.
with the So
It's
is
his
that better?
natural. It's his natural machismo.
So
I can't help it, bro. I was born like this. I got like a freaking megaphone built in.
So something else, kind of, you mentioned eBay, and I saw this, and I'm like, so GameStop is aiming to acquire eBay. Last week they were aiming to acquire Best Buy, right? And so, yeah, so
What are they
I don't know why that
doing?
makes me laugh so hard, dude. Like,
right,
what's
so
going on, bro?
you know, and GameStop's worth like $11 billion, and eBay's worth like $40 billion or something else like that, right? I'm wondering if it's just that CEO was like, there's some controversy came out earlier in the year that he was going to get like some insane bonus if he can bring their stock shares up. I'm like, when they announce stuff like this, don't their shares typically shoot up? Is he just trying to like play the market type of deal and trying to raise their shares? I mean, like, but they made a proposal. Now eBay didn't even say anything about it, but they made a proposal that was like cash and stocks and stuff. But I'm just curious what
When did
their
this
side is.
Did you watch the interview?
I did not watch
Like
the interview.
I
I read
think
an
it was like
article about
CNN
the
or
interview.
MSNBC
Yeah.
had him on. Okay, so I watched the interview, dude, and he's like running from answering the questions. They're like, well, you have $11 billion company. You have this certification from I forget what bank saying that they would give you this, finance you 20 billion. Where are you coming up with the rest of the money? You know, because that's
I got the rest of the money right
31
here.
billion.
I got,
Where the hell?
I got the rest of the
is
money.
that, dude?
Can I buy eBay as well? Wait,
I'm
hold on.
pretty sure that's what he's coming with, dude.
No.
because
I
he
got
was, like, literally running from answering, man.
51. Make it 51
Yeah.
billion dollars.
What was your question, Adrian?
Oh no, I was just wondering, when did that news come out? Because I'm looking at their stock right now, and they're down. They're after hours. They went down
What was that news? Last Friday, this article's from.
last Friday. Did you guys get in on that GameStop hype? Remember when everyone was trading?
Yeah, I did
No.
not. I did not.
You guys didn't?
Yeah,
I didn't. I wish I did. I usually tend to jump on
The
stuff
guy,
like
the
that,
guy
but
who
I
ran all
didn't.
that was ran that whole racket was from my part of town. It was from
Oh,
up
jeez.
northeast representing.
That's crazy.
Absolute clown.
I just thought it was funny. I'm like, what are they doing, man? Like, I don't know anything about stocks, but I was wondering if they're just trying to play some system that, you know. Yeah.
It's Hail Mary. My dude's
Yeah.
taking my dude's not even taking half court shots. He's taking shots from 3 courts away. Come on. Come on. Maybe one of them will make it.
Make me laugh is next week eBay turns around and acquires GameStop. Like,
Oh my God,
like, you
that'd
know
be
what,
great.
buddy?
Dude, they wish. Nobody wants GameStop. I wouldn't touch GameStop
like
with
half of what your stocks were.
I wouldn't touch them with a freaking
When was the last time any of you been to a GameStop?
I was gonna ask. So
Yeah.
we
Switch
go.
and then I ran.
I didn't even know. I got mine from Walmart. We go every once in a while because my son wants to buy Pokemon cards.
Oh, there you go. Okay, that makes sense.
And so when he does that, I go and look at the clearance section and see what they got, what kind of cool collectible stuff they got in clearance. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought a game or anything from there.
They were supposed to do some kind of retro thing, I remember.
Yes,
Yeah.
GameStop retro.
I was actually kind of excited because I love buying, physical older games. I don't think they followed through on that. The last time I was at a GameStop,
It was very mediocre, dude. It was like,
Yeah, it was flash in
they
the pan.
did start selling some, but it was like so subpar. Like, dude, you're better going to any retro store in your neighborhood over GameStop, like, because their selection was garbage, dude.
The equivalent
It
of
was
just
garbage.
a bummy, like it was just GameStop's take on like a local game store. You take you strip out all the charm of a local game store.
Yeah.
And that's what you get.
That's hysterical. Oh, it used to be cool, or when it used to be EB Games. Like we talked about this before.
oh my God, EB Games.
EB
Yeah,
Games.
the midnight Halo launches where you guys all stand in line talking shit to each other for Xbox 360 releases and stuff.
I never went there for a Halo game, just for nerds.
Only went there for Pokemon.
He's got so much.
Man, that's so.
That's
funny
crazy.
How that works, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh God, that's
dude,
hysterical.
I do. I used to like the midnight releases though. That
That was the
cool. I
best,
didn't go for
man.
Halo, but I did go for Call of Duty or like GTA's and stuff
Mhm.
like that. And like it was cool because you get to meet people outside. You guys are all talking, exchanging gamer tags and stuff.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
it
Talking
was a fun
shit to each
experience.
other. Yeah, man.
Yeah, dude.
We'll go home and whoop your ass.
the-
You go home and it's a
Yeah.
10 gig download, takes 6 hours to download something. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Dude,
Oh,
the
so, yeah.
midnight launches are a thing of the past, unfortunately. I remember when I went for Halo 2, I went to a Blockbuster with a
Mhm.
bunch of them, and that was a good time. It
That's
was
fun, man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Blockbuster, dude.
Our kids will never know that joy, man. Never.
No.
Never know that joy.
But then again, they're not getting the game and then waiting 10 hours, right? Like they're preloading it 2 days
Yeah.
before it comes out. So
They're locked in.
They're ready to go, dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah. What was it? Maybe it was Kirby or whatever, the new Kirby game that just came out. And my son, it was like the morning of that it came out, and he comes out of his room at like 7 o'clock in the morning to the breakfast table and he's playing. I'm like, when did that come out? He's like, I know it was on my Switch this morning. I'm like,
Oh,
dude.
wow.
So and my wife had, he prepaid for it, but I mean, I think that takes something away from it, like the anticipation of coming home
Yeah,
and loading the
100%.
game. Yeah.
My Golden Fro said Pokemon Legends ZA had a midnight launch. I didn't even know.
I didn't know that
I would
either.
have popped out. I would have popped out for it and check it out.
Yeah.
Switch 2 midnight launch, and Nintendo guy trying to give me stickers.
We didn't have that either.
Oh my gosh, too funny, too funny. Oh, what
Okay.
you see?
They didn't try and give me anything at GameStop. They actually
They
tried
did
to
nothing.
take money from me for a warranty. They're like, hey,
Oh,
by the
man.
way, the dude, he literally held me hostage for like 5 minutes. And then at the end of it was like, you're a pretty tough customer, you know that? And I'm like, well, yeah, I just want my Switch too. And he's like, respect. And then he gave it to me. And I was like, why was this a standoff? Why was this a standoff of you and my wallet?
Too funny. Speaking of Nintendo, two things. Adrian, what's the name of Nintendo's mascot?
What do you mean? Nintendo, like Mario? Super Mario?
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Oh, wait,
Thank you.
It's the incorrect
That's the correct
pronunciation.
answer.
It's pronounced
It's a
Mario.
meme. Mario.
Mario.
Oh, Mario? I said Mario.
No, it's Mario.
Yeah, you said
it's
it wrong.
Mario.
No, it's
Mario.
definitely Mario. He
What?
says Timu
You said,
version. He says
Mario.
the
I've never heard
he
Mario.
says the Timu version.
Mario.
It's a meme, Mario.
Yeah,
That's his
dude.
catchphrase.
Matzo's got
Where?
technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on. He just poor guy.
Dude,
He's-
don't you treat Monto like that.
Oh,
I brought you
God.
back, brother.
Thank you, brother.
So while we're talking about Nintendo, who saw Galaxy? Super Mario Galaxy. Anybody see it?
I've not, and don't put no spoilers out here because I'll
Not putting
kick
a
you
spoiler.
faster than you
Spoiler.
got here.
I
Nothing
heard
you
it
ever
was
heard of.
bad.
No, it was good. We enjoyed it. Well, I don't know. I slept through it. I don't know.
Matt. You can't say a movie's good and then just say it. I slept through it.
All right. Fine. I'm just gonna show you Nintendo's announcement.
The movie watched you, dude. Like you didn't even watch the
Yeah,
movie.
the movie watched you
I
sleep.
don't like any of you guys, man. I don't like any of you guys.
Hey, wait, what is this? Is this a trailer?
It's copyrighted material from Nintendo.
There's some people that don't like to watch trailers, so
It's
just
not a trailer.
warning.
It's a video game announcement.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought this was for the
Star
movie.
Fox or something? Star
No,
Fox.
this looks sick. Yeah.
Star
Fox.
Fox.
Graphically, like what?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Hell
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Sick.
I can't wait. This looks so good. Somebody was making a joke
Wait
about
till
it being...
wait till some of the other indoor scenes.
Yeah.
Oh my
Crazy.
God. And
Yeah.
I'm guessing this is coming out only for 2, right?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, this
Switch
might sell me on getting a Switch too, because I've held off up until now. Dude, this looks.
Dude, it looks
sick.
awesome.
look at
bro.
that.
It looks
Oh,
awesome.
wow. Oh my god.
Yeah. I have a hard time with the sound, the background sound not being ribbit,
Yeah.
like on the register box.
Oh, dude, this is gonna be fun.
Look at this. Look at it. So cool. I'm like, this is Star
Dude,
Fox.
and-
Oh my gosh.
Bro, and you have real dog fights in here. Like
Is
it
it gonna
looks
play
so
like-
cool.
Like It's like 2 FPS.
Yeah, it's gonna play 2 FPS.
Yeah.
This is
Dude,
yeah,
I don't
Switch
know,
2
the Switch
Enhanced
2 is pretty
Edition.
powerful,
You get
bro.
2
Like,
FPS.
The
Dude.
Switch 2 is pretty, bro.
Oh,
it's
no,
out,
the Switch 2
exceeded my expectations on
is pretty
its
Look at-
performance. Really,
Look at the pop-ups too. The realism with the characters in the pop-ups is crazy.
Yeah.
It's just
So-
so
oh,
weird.
bro, it's gonna have an online mode. You're gonna be
Yeah.
able to play with your friends. Like, it's gonna have it's going to have a like what do you call that? Like split controller mode. Like you give one Joy-Con to somebody, one Joy-Con to the other. One could be the pilot of the spacecraft, the other one shooting the gunner seat. Like,
Oh, that's
Dude.
sick.
yeah, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna play that with my daughter. It looks so cool.
Yeah. What'd you say to me about it today? What'd you say? What'd you say about your
Oh,
daughter?
I said that. I said when I was looking at the trailer, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna have my daughter drive, and I'm gonna be the gunner." And then I thought to myself, like, "Who am I fooling? She's gonna be like, Dad, I'm shooting, you're driving." Like,
Oh my gosh.
so, yeah, I guess I'm the dedicated driver.
Oh God. There's
Now, are these in-game cutscenes or are these pre-rendered?
these are I think they're in game.
Pre-rendered. They're really in-game?
I think so. Yeah.
Whew. Dude, look at the hair on
Yeah.
those-
You know, it looks amazing. And people talking about the power of the Switch 2, and it's great. When it comes to like stuff like the Switch 2, I don't think I care. I just want to have fun. Like I don't care like
Oh yeah,
little specifics
dude,
of it.
yeah. Like we're playing retro games that doesn't have the cutting edge graphics, but I'm still
Yeah.
having fun. That's what it kind of comes down to. But this game looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I think what makes it so interesting graphically is we're so used to seeing everything push towards realism in a boring way, where it's
Yeah.
just like mimicking life. It's like, oh, this looks real. This is realism done with like an artistic flair. This is realism done with like actual intent and kind of a human design. I don't know about this planet here. That
Yeah,
planet
yeah.
design is a little outside of my point. But talking about the character designs and some of these like these vehicles and everything, I'm a really big fan of this general art direction. It just looks like so fun and
Yeah.
refreshing. I'm hoping that they bring this and the same energy to some more remakes, especially the Ocarina of Time remake
Ooh,
that
yeah.
is
Oh, yeah,
allegedly
yeah.
in production.
The what?
After seeing this, I was like, whoa, okay. I know that this is just Star Fox 64 remake, but they're cooking here. They're building an
They are.
engine.
They are.
They're building like this style. Something is going to be passed along to some other Nintendo devs.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really exciting.
So they're pushing the game chat feature with this game as well. So when you play it online, like when the game chat, it'll put your cameras on the
Mhm.
bottom of the screen, and when you do that, like you have facial recognition. You can use like Fox McCloud. You could use like the different characters in there as your face, and
pretty
as
dope.
you're talking, they're talking. It's kind of like a filter. It looks pretty cool. I was like, oh, dude, this is kind of wild, bro. Like,
Wait. So are you saying that it will capture your facial animations and superimpose your animations onto the character?
Yes, yes.
It's VTuber style.
VTuber, yeah, you're basically a VTuber.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect, dude.
When we
That-
bought our Switch 2, we bought that camera, used it for like 10 minutes to sit in the box in my attic. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? That's it. We never even bothered. We don't use the voice chat at all. Any of you guys use the voice chat on the Switch 2 at all?
I don't, but I might do it in this game just to goof around
Yeah.
with some of the homies. Yeah.
Looks
might have to just-
amazing.
You know what's funny is when I'm watching this footage, like in a weird way, as a kid, this is kind of what I imagined how the N64 looked back in the day. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
off base here. Because when I was a kid and I was playing like GoldenEye or Star Fox 64, those graphics were incredible during that time. So watching this now, it's kind of like when I try to remember what the experience was like back then, this is kind of what I see. But no, this is really incredible. Like if you look at the water, the reflections,
Yep.
even like when the plane like kind of dips down and hits the water, you can see like how the water refracts. Yeah, this looks really, really cool. So is this a 1-to-1 remake of Star Fox 64?
It's like a reimagining.
Reimagining.
Yeah, I think the reimagining
Yeah,
Morimoto because he said
it seems like
kinda,
they kind of use it as I don't know how much like content necessarily they're going to add to like the storyline and all that stuff, I guess. But I think that they're really kind of just using it
this is
more
cool.
so
is cool.
just to build the engine and like to start in this new era of like remake games. It really feels like they probably wanted to make this engine and needed an excuse to do it, so they were like, F it, let's just remake Star Fox 64 again.
It's nice to see though, because like what was the last Star
great.
Fox? Was like the GameCube one, right? Like Star Fox Adventures. And then I mean that wasn't like a Star Fox, right? That was like
right.
You know,
That's the one where he gets out and he like has a dinosaur and all that other weird stuff. Is that the one?
Yeah,
like
it was literally another game that they just brought that they just made Star Fox. It's like Super Mario.
Star Fox 64 was
Doki
really
Panic.
like the last iconic Star Fox, right?
This is
yeah, they have
probably.
So.
Yeah, there's like PvP.
Oh, there's a Wii
like
U
probably
one.
20 years, dude.
There's a Wii U Star Fox.
Yeah, I want a PvP mode in here. Like that's
that's what they just showed.
Dogfighting.
Yeah, let's go.
Dude.
Star Fox Zero on the Wii U, 2016 rail shooter game.
Oh,
I mean, that is Star Fox.
To check that out.
I gotta check this
on the Wii U. Yeah, just dust off your Wii U.
It says game share. There's
mount up Wii U
and a Wii
enjoyers.
I'm switching a Switch Lite there on the game share.
Yeah,
that's
that's like such a cool little feature that you can just game share with non-Switch 2s, like normal Switch.
Oh yeah,
that might be
mouse
cool.
targeting.
Yeah,
like where you're using the mouse like a joystick. Like
that might be cool, man. I like that. I didn't find a use for it. I tried in Metro and I couldn't get into it, but that might be cool.
I wish I was using it more like a flight stick, like lean forward, lean back, like turn. Like, dude.
Dude, look at the. I'm just like, look at the water.
Looks good, yeah. Did you see when they're on the lava planet? How good it was, and you could see like the steam rising from the lava.
Oh, it's so tasteful. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that surprised, man, because Metroid really set the bar high. Like Metroid Prime 4, like absolutely beautiful on the Switch 2. Man, they set that bar.
Yeah. And especially just like having these kind of two proofs that like you can do a sequel in the Metroid series, you can do a remake in this style, and potentially both of them are going to be sick. I mean, one of them is like pretty solid, and they both look awesome. Yeah, the Switch 2 is like these. I think that it's going to age a little better than it started. I think it started a little rough, not too much out the gate, but I think with more releases like this, it's I'm pretty stoked.
It's kind of like well, the more games that come out, it gets people to buy more systems, and because I still don't have a Switch 2, and I pretty much held off specifically because of the smaller game library, but this might push me over the edge.
I feel like I mean, dude, it's kind of crazy because I think we went over it last week, and everybody was, so I have my Switch 2 right here, but like everybody was kind of stayed back, or a lot of people, you hear them talk about like staying back from purchasing one in the beginning. And I too, like everybody else, I wish like a lot of these titles would have been launch titles. It would have made it insane, right? But dude, this thing's outselling the Switch 1 like month after month after month from its launch time. So if you line them up launch to launch, like this is outselling the Switch 1 by far. So it's actually pretty crazy, but I'm happy to see finally it's like we're getting games for it. I would like to, and I know this is probably not everybody's cup of tea, but I would like to at some point branch away from making them where they're Switch 1 and Switch 2 games, like because that's going to slow down progress. That's going to slow down us seeing actual next gen Switch games. So
yeah, it might be a while, just given given how many
out there.
When you look at the numbers, like you're passing up on how many Switches have sold. 100 something million. It's like it's ridiculous.
Bro.
But I think that's the Star Fox remake is Switch 2 exclusive, and that looks like
Yoshi is going to be Switch 2. I think Kirby Switch 2 exclusive also.
Donkey Kong Bonanza was Switch 2 exclusive.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
We'll see.
so we're kind of getting a better idea of like what the gamut of what the Switch 2 can do.
units. Switch
That's
1
crazy.
sold.
That's so
Mhm.
crazy. I mean, I know a lot of people have, maybe 2 Switches, like a Switch and a Switch Lite or Switch OLED. But that's still a lot of people. Not a
Yeah,
whole
yeah.
lot of Switches.
Yeah.
Whole lot of
Mhm.
Switches, and they need a whole lot of games.
Gentlemen, we are at the one.
Y'all want to make a
mark.
Switch game?
Yes, I want to make a Switch game.
Me too.
Dude, that would be crazy.
And we're going to call that Switch game. We're going to call it Switch game.
Pinto bands, all black bands, all black bands. Pinto bands, all black bands, all black bands.
Great segue.
Our first 2 games are Pinto Beans and Black Beans. Adrian, every time we have a new guest on,
Okay.
in this question, you have to pick. You can't ride the fence. If you had to choose between Pinto Beans or Black Beans, what would you choose? There's only one right answer.
Yeah, I'll shoot black beans 100%.
Yes, sir.
Boom, boom,
Sorry.
I think Adrian's having technical difficulty. We'll see if we can.
Let's get his salty ass up out of here real quick.
Let's go.
Let's get
Let's go.
him up out of here. It's a black
Wait,
bean
so
party.
Matt,
You know?
What do you got against black beans?
Oh, wait,
Oh
I
no,
have to
he's
bring him
gone.
back.
I don't got nothing against Black Beans. They're just not as good as Pinto Beans.
Oh, El Pollo
Dude, you're alone.
barbecue
You're
black
alone,
beans
man.
that they stopped making. Have you had? I'm sure you guys have had that.
Oh
El
my
Pollo
gosh.
was like barbecue black beans. No.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
No,
Oh
hey,
no.
That's
That's
frozen.
bad.
My video driver crashed.
No,
That's
no.
bad.
This is what
See, you
happens
chose-
when you choose
chose the
Pinto
wrong
Beans.
side,
Yeah, I was
bro.
gonna
Choose
say
the
that.
wrong side.
You chose the wrong side.
It's so
bro.
clear.
Dude, that was perfect. I couldn't have did it better myself. Thank you, StreamYard. Yeah. So let's get his let's get that
All right.
let's get that guy.
Now we
up
have the
here.
esteemed now we have the esteemed gentleman here.
Guys with actual cultured taste buds. Hello, welcome. Oh, he texted me, said his graphic driver crashed.
Oh no. What graphic card does he have?
I believe he has a 9070 XT.
I believe he has a stick and a rock
I see.
and a couple
Yeah.
a couple cave paintings.
Oh.
Yeah, he's just rough.
Just banging two rocks
have-
together.
You guys have PCs, yeah? You guys are PC people?
yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
What are
Yeah, I'm
you
a
guys
PC
rocking
gamer.
in terms
Yeah.
of graphic cards?
I just
I use a
upgraded.
Go ahead, Monta.
I just upgraded to a 5080.
Lucky. Wow.
Ooh.
I just did it like recently, and maybe 2 months ago.
50.
All
right.
Before that, I had a 3080. Ti, mate.
It's like I had a 30.
I don't know. It
something.
was like a 30 something. Well, here's the thing: is I had to. It was a bad card, and I had to underclock it to 70% of its max thing.
What? Would it like just crap?
It would just crash. It would crash. It would overheat and crash. And I repasted it. I tried all new every other part of my computer. I tried switching around, and it's just a bad card. But I was underclocking that thing, and I'm running it for years.
Yeah. So it was about time. What about you, Alex?
Yeah.
You got
I use right now I'm using a 7900 XT,
nice.
but I have something pretty insane coming toward me now. I don't want to make anybody jealous, but it's the top of the food chain. I'll just say that.
Lucky.
All right, I'm back.
Yeah, I got a pretty good deal from a friend for 5090.
Oh.
Oh, you got a 5090?
Oh,
It's en
5090.
route to me now.
You bought an NVIDIA
I
card.
had a 2080 Ti for a while until I bought
I got
2 and trying to play Alan Wake 2 with a 2080. I was like 15 FPS. And I had a buddy who runs a VFX house, and I was over there for something, and I saw a 3090 just sitting in their cabinet, and I'm like, you mind if I take the 3090? He's like, yeah, go for it. So got a 3090.
Dude, 3090 is still a monster,
That's
bro.
It's
solid.
a
Still an
monster,
absolute
but
monster.
it does not work well with DLSS.
Yeah.
It's not until you
yeah.
hit the 4000 series and above where the DLSS
The newer features,
Exactly.
yeah.
That was the problem with the
Yeah.
30 series, is it felt like a stopgap in retrospect.
Yeah.
Like, because we didn't have all the features at the time. So now it's like, do I get a 3080 or like a 4070 or something, or 4060?
4070s aren't bad. Like,
Yeah.
for the price.
No.
Like, honestly, like a 40 series is probably a better option than 50 these days.
Yeah, and I know 007 First Light's coming out in a few weeks.
May 27th.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
It looks good.
Perfect segue.
Dude, I got so many people calling me out on that. I know I was so tempted to not mention anything in public because
Oh, yeah, no,
I
we're not
am
done.
so
We're not
team
done talking
red.
about that. We're not done talking about that.
Come on, though, it's a GPU, man. Like,
I've been team red for a long time. Really, I needed to see what's on the other side of the table. I can't really talk tech without having both sides. I need to have both sides and really be able to see, because I get it. A lot of people talk about DLSS and multi-frame gen, and I did get to experience that for a while because I had the Asus Republic of Gamers G16 laptop with the 5070 in it. So I got to experience it for a bit, but the laptop was just sitting, and I preferred it to go somewhere else where somebody would actually use it. So I let it go for super reasonable price, and but I do want to have something in house with that new architecture so that I can run all that stuff. Multi-frame gen is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like what those 5000 series are able to do. Like, dude, you could do 6 times frame gen.
Yeah,
Where you got a game that's running 120 FPS and now you're doing over 600 is crazy, bro.
yeah.
Like,
Especially when you have one of those monitors with a higher refresh rate.
Yep.
It looks incredible. Yeah.
Yeah. So look at Matt. Matt's like, yeah, dog. I'm sorry, Matt. I gotta. I'm still team AMD.
got smoke steaming out his ears.
I'll be honest with you guys. Like, I waited out this generation of AMD because I know AMD announced it in the beginning, and they said, look, we're not going for the high end. We're gonna go mid tier this time and entry. And I was like, yeah, right. They're playing. There's no way they're not gonna. I was like, they gotta come out at some point with a 9080 XT, 9090 XT, and it just, I guess they were telling the truth, and they just never were gonna do it. And but the 9070 XT was too close. Matt picked up his 9070 XT, and I already had my 7900. And when we were just playing games side by side, it was not worth
It was
the
the same.
upgrade.
It was almost the exact
same,
same.
dude.
Maybe 10
Yeah.
frames difference. And, and my card was like $600 and his card was like, you spent like $1,200 on that thing or something. when it first
Yeah, mine. Yeah.
It was a lot. So, I mean, but that was, back then. So, but still, and still, so it's a year later or whatever it is, and his car is still performing at the same level as mine. There's no reason for him to upgrade. So,
That makes sense.
Adrian,
Like I bought it in 2020, so it's 6 years old, and just looking at RAM prices now, I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna upgrade anytime soon.
yeah, there's no, absolutely.
Yeah.
Especially with-
No.
Before my thing crashed, I just wanted to, live chat in studio. Just because Adrian has shitty taste in beans does not mean that you should not support him. So keep having dudes back. We'll get him fixed on the bean thing later on.
What do you mean? His team is only gonna grow because of that
Oh,
announcement,
God.
dude.
Let's keep having his backs, folks. It's not his fault. He just
Hey,
don't
tell
like
us what's the ratio again? Like, what's the black bean to pinto
I
bean
think
ratio
it pretty
at
much
this
is
point?
everybody's picked Pintos except for Adrian.
But
Oh, dude.
And we're
I
moving
don't.
on.
It sounds like
Moving on. Adrian had a great
like
segue.
Matt's been stuffing the ballots.
yeah,
Dude, bad, bro. Bad, dude.
First Light
I'm
is
pretty
getting
sure
all
we're like
kinds of buzz.
60-2 or something like that.
First Light is getting all kinds of buzz. I was like, kind of, man, I don't know. But then, like, I just keep reading how good this game is, and it comes out in like 2 weeks, I'm gonna get this game. I'm like, I wasn't sure, but the buzz is like the best Bond game ever, and I was like, okay, it's got like a heavy duty. I love adventure games. I mean,
Mhm.
and yeah, I love campaigns on FPS games. So I mean, this just looks really good.
Hey
and
Matt,
people go nuts, but
you
yeah,
want an article as a side for those ads?
bro, bro, give me that.
God damn.
The
Bro,
gameplay
come on, bro.
of this game. Have you seen any gameplay yet?
I watched just a quick thing, and it's always the same kind of like they're doing
Yeah.
some kind of I feel like the ads for the gameplays and stuff are typically like a comparison to 007. I'm like, this is not the same
Really?
game. Yeah, like the perspective, that famous perspective of GoldenEye where it's kind of like you have that scene where you kind of walk in and he's walking down the corridor and you're shooting the stuff. I feel like it's that. I haven't seen any long, lengthy gameplay, but
Because
just everything.
influencers went to some event and they all got to play the game for 2 hours each a piece or something like that. And I've watched quite a few of them. Just the amount of freedom that they're allowing you to do in the game.
I did read that. Yeah.
Dude, it just looks like each playthrough, depending on what tactics you want to employ, you can go through a level in so many different ways. Very similarly to what kind of close to Hitman, because it's the same company, right? IOI.
Yep. Yeah.
So that to me, it just looks so cool. And then you have so much to do when you're not in or going through missions, right? You got like that Q lab. You got like some training area. It just looks like such a beefy game that I'm a little bit concerned that I might disappear for a bit just playing that game for hours on it. But no, I'm really excited about First Light. Looks like they did an incredible job.
It looks great. It does look great. And like I said, I heard about it. I wasn't sure. I thought it was going to be cheesy, but everything is just going on and on about how good this game is. And I'd pull more of the article, but I don't want to hear Mato run.
I mean, you can shoot the gun out of combatants. Like that's
yeah.
Shoot them in the leg. You can, it just looks ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh, we both like tagged it. I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
So our buddy Zach from Heads Turd said need a beefy rig for that beefy game, and that's kind of his phrase. I got a pretty beefy rig.
Yeah.
He's not wrong.
Hey, so question for you, Adrian. Like I know you said early on that you're when you were touching your Thor, you said something about you play FPS games. What FPS games do you play? Because I'm definitely an FPS player.
Yeah. I mean, I started. So I mean, that's kind of like my introduction to PC gaming. When I was younger, I had a good buddy of mine. He invited me over to his house, and then he booted up Counter-Strike. And I had I was a Half-Life fan. I loved Half-Life. But when I saw Counter-Strike, I was so, like, what's the right word? Apart from just shocked. Like, I just couldn't comprehend the fact that he was playing against someone from a different part of the world, like, at the time, right? Because all we did was co-op.
Right.
So when he was playing the game, I'm like, wait, you're playing against some random person? He's like, yeah. And then I was watching him play, and he was so good at it. And then I tried it, and then from there, like, my love for, first-person shooters just through. But if you're asking me now, like, what first-person shooters am I playing? I'm playing Battlefield.
Dude, man.
Battlefield.
Yeah.
I liked Call of Duty for a bit, but just iteration after iteration, it just felt like it was the exact same thing, and I got kind of tired of Call of Duty. But not saying that it wasn't a good game. Modern Warfare, which one was it? The 2019 Modern Warfare had some of the best level design, especially when you had the night vision, going dark, and all. Like, that was
get out of here.
But Battlefield is probably the main FPS I'm playing.
Yeah, I was almost late today for Battlefield 6, dude. I was playing today just before coming here, and
I love it.
Yeah, just like you, I was huge into Call of Duty, and just got a little. I was into Warzone for a while. I was into all the Call of Duties. The only thing I may go back and revisit from time to time is Zombies, because I still like to play some Call of Duty Zombies. But other than Zombies, bro, it's like I don't know. It's just not the same. Like I like sniping, dude. So like getting on Battlefield and getting that sniper and hitting somebody from super far distance is amazing, man.
Oh hell yeah,
and
yeah!
I have such a good time with it.
It's very addicting because you have to actually like account for bullet drop, which I love.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
and leading
Yep.
your opponent, it actually makes the kills like satisfying, as psychotic as that sounds. But I love in Battlefield. Just that twitch, your twitch senses, your reflexes. I love anything like that. Like I remember back in the day when I was playing Counter-Strike, I would just play op map. Because remember op map at all?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
I do.
op map was sick, dude. I used to just be zeroed in, honed in, playing that nonstop.
I loved it. I loved it. You know, it's just to me is now I can't really play it anymore just because I don't really like that. You know, wherever you aim, it's a laser, right? Like you don't have to count for bullet drop, like you said. You don't have to lead your shot. You don't have to, you know, and it's like you peek the corner and somebody's like, oh dude, yeah, all right. Like your pinky toe hangs out, you're dead, right? Like I'm cool, man. I enjoy Battlefield, especially with some friends. Get on Battlefield, have a good time. It's a blast, man. And they really impressed me because it feels like Battlefield 6 kind of took it back to like the Battlefield 4, Battlefield 3 era, which is what we've been asking for a really long time.
For a very long time.
And man, they really did good this time.
It's still my favorite, Battlefield 3. I know a lot of people like Battlefield 4, but when Battlefield 3 came out on the 360, I remember there was a lot of Call of Duty fans giving it shit because there was like that war going on back in the day, Call of Duty, Battlefield. But Battlefield 3, I still think it's one of my favorite campaigns. I still enjoyed that campaign, and the multiplayer on Battlefield 3, like Metro, fantastic.
Metro, dude. Oh, bro. So I have a special place in my heart for Battlefield 3 because Battlefield 3 was the first game I ever played on PC. And so because I was always a console gamer prior to that. Yeah. So when I got Battlefield 3 on PC, it was just like, oh my god.
A new world like it was that you saw.
Dude, it was daunting. Like, oh, I gotta move with this keyboard, with these keys. And then I felt the mouse and I fell in love. Like I was like, dude, it's like, you know, okay, the keyboard is cool, it's all right. The mouse, bro. The mouse changed everything for me. And I was like, all right, yeah, it's all Battlefield from here. What about bro? Are you pulling your own comment on the screen, bro?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, dude, if you don't know, check out Battlefield. Battlefield's a fun game. But
it is. It's super.
Dude, one thing about what DICE does well is sound design. Like Battlefield 3 sound design was phenomenal, and even Battlefield 6 sound design, pretty darn good.
I love you too, Clef.
Yeah, Clef. Clef's the man, dude.
Yeah,
that's our boy Clef, man. He's the most badass controller reviewer on planet Earth. He's also just a jack of all trades, bro. He's not just a controller reviewer. The dude's a sponge. He literally takes in all information, can dish it out in a heartbeat. It's awesome that he came here and showed some love because I know he's live on Twitch right now. He streams for GameSir. He's their official streamer. So, yeah.
Very cool.
I dig it. Well, we're talking about gaming.
It's time for question of the day.
Yeah, I'm a dork. I know I'm a dork. All right. So,
as long as you know, brother.
Here's your question. Adrian, you have to answer first. If you could pick a virtual video game console that's not a Nintendo console, not a Sony console, or a Sega console to game on. That's right.
Wait a minute. Not a Nintendo, Sega,
or Sony. Okay. I'll tell you what. I'll make it easy. Not a Nintendo or not a Sony console.
Slick, bro.
What? Not a Nintendo or not a Sony. Pick a console.
Because you only left Xbox.
That's what I was going to say.
No, Richard, no.
That's what popped up in my head.
See, that's not the first thing that popped in my head, so that's really funny. So,
well, what popped up in your head?
TurboGrafx 16.
Dude, my first TurboGrafx 16.
Bro.
When did that come out? What year did that come out?
Bro, it's not my fault you're 15 years old, okay?
Hey, my first console was an NES. TurboGrafx 16, man. I don't think.
Yo, Adrian, you don't have to listen to him. My boy was playing hopscotch with a T-Rex, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to listen to him at all, bro.
Well, to answer your question, I'll probably say Xbox. But that's not.
Look,
Is that
Neo Geo Pocket? Neo Geo. JQ is only
Oh,
like
Neo Geo Pocket.
JQ's only like 14 years old. Look, and he pulling out Neo Geo Pocket. Look at
But Neo Geo, I remember when I was a kid, I wanted one of those, and I never got it. But the Neo Geo, those were cool back in the day. Just Windows 95.
All right, so a console that's not a Sony or a Nintendo console.
Not a Sony. I said it. Neo Geo Pocket, probably.
Neo Geo Pocket. All right,
Yeah, those were sick.
Monto, you don't even know what I'm talking about, do you?
Sorry, what? What did you say?
Listen out.
He's speaking grandpa right now.
Yeah,
man.
he's
You have to break out your freaking like.
Yeah, he's about to turn into
hieroglyphics
ash at this
manual.
dying breath. He just asked me what what retro console. Okay, so not Nintendo or Sony. Can it be Sega or is Sega off the table?
Yeah, if I take Sega off the table too loud, and Adrian are gonna string me up.
All right. Man, is handheld or just right any?
Doesn't matter.
I gotta explore the Dreamcast more. I feel like everybody talks about the Dreamcast.
Wait,
I gotta.
Huh?
I thought you said no Sega.
No, I retracted it because you guys lost your minds. You didn't see the vein pulsing in the middle of too loud's forehead when I said no Sega.
Look at that thing.
There you go.
This one,
There you go.
I wanted this. It was in color. Oh, man.
The Neo Geo Pocket Color.
Yeah.
There's the majority of that library is all like Japanese imports and stuff, but there's some cool games on it. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even emulated that once. I always, sometimes you scroll by it. Philips CDI. Nah, see that's the forbidden fruit. That's the apple that's hanging down the tree, and you see the snake, and you're like, do I do it? Do I really want to crack open this Philips CDI? Open Pandora's box? No, but I feel like everybody. I can't tell if people are just like Dreamcast apologists and just.
Have you never played this game, Monto?
No, I have. I actually I was gonna do a video on one featuring one called Mach-In X. It's a very obscure one, but Dreamcast. It's pretty obscure. It's pretty weird.
Are we talking Claire obscure?
No.
Are we talking Claire obscure? Tony Hawk 2 on Dreamcast is the best way to play Tony Hawk 2 out. I haven't tried the Xbox version, but
Fair.
but I'd like to play a little.
The Dreamcast.
I'd like to play a little more.
I love the Dreamcast because I remember back then when Shenmue came out, that was mind blowing at the time.
Yeah.
Like insane.
Yeah.
Open world.
What's your favorite Dreamcast game, Adrian?
Shenmue.
Okay.
What am I?
Tula, what chances of the question?
What?
I don't even remember the question anymore.
Any you have to pick a retro console that's not a Nintendo or Sony.
You're asking me
for what? Pick it for what?
for
God.
Alex.
Yeah.
What are we picking it for?
All right. So what about Shenmue? What about Shenmue, Adrian?
I'm picking it for like to
Would have been
remove it from
timeout.
existence,
No,
or we
just
picking
pick one
it
to play
like-
on, bro.
Okay.
He's judging
Well, it looks like he's gonna strike a business deal with you.
That's what he's doing.
Hey, dude, I got this new chair, Monto. Bro, I don't know how to act, bro. Like, I got my feet kicked up under my desk. I got to recline a little bit right now.
Oh my God.
Dude, I'm just hanging out, bro. Dude, if I had to pick something, I would pick something that that I should probably revisit that I enjoyed a lot, and I would probably say the Sega Game Gear. I don't emulate that often, and I really loved it, dude. Like I really loved that thing.
Yeah.
No, it took 6 batteries, right?
Yeah.
AAA?
6
Dude, I
batteries,
used to
yep.
drain every battery in my house and swap them
Same.
with my dad's controllers, and that was in big trouble, bro.
I would
Had like
be
2 hours of
begging
battery
my
life.
parents for those battery packs, those giant
Yeah.
because those things just chew through batteries. But I love my Game Gear. I wanted the Nomad, of course. But I didn't get the Nomad. But I got the Game Gear was sick.
Game Gear was sick, dude. I was under my blanket with that thing, freaking playing.
That was no, it
What
wasn't the
games
first
do you
color.
play on the Game Gear?
Oh man, what did I not play, dude?
There was a
Streets of
skateboard. Was it
Rage,
wasn't there like a
Tales Adventures.
No,
Yep,
what's
Tales
that?
Adventures.
The inline
Um,
skating. What was that called? There was an inline skating game.
What else? Virtua Fighter. I had
Virtual
some, like,
Fighter,
weird
dude.
obscure Bruce Lee like side scroller.
Look that up.
Like,
Oh, I didn't have that one. I didn't have the Bruce
See,
Lee
all
game.
these people these days complaining
good,
about,
but
oh, this
good times.
Neo screen has ghosting. Oh, this other screen has ghosting.
Oh yeah.
Get
Nothing
yourself
compared to
a
that stuff.
Game Gear, and then we'll
Yeah.
talk about screen
did his
ghosting.
audio go off, Monto?
I don't know, but
No.
it needs to.
Nah, sorry, it didn't go off.
That's
Do you
crazy.
really not hear him, Adrian? Or
No, I don't hear him. I just see his mouth.
Oh,
good.
this.
Be glad because your device did you a service because he was over here slandering the Game Gear. So yeah.
What do you have against the Game Gear, Monto?
Well, if you can
I
hear
can't
me,
hear him still. I don't know. What happened.
So wait a minute, because we've had a guest on a Mac device have this issue before, and I've had this on my Mac before. What you're gonna want to do, dude, is you're gonna want to leave the call and jump back into it.
All right,
Yeah.
cool. 1 second.
All right.
Oh, you know what was on the Game Gear? Outrun.
was
There
that?
was a version of Outrun.
Outrun.
Outrun was dope too.
Oh, dude, yeah.
There was
that's
there was a
pretty cool.
rollerblade game, and I remember playing on the Game Gear. It was like kind of like Paperboy, but like on rollerblades. I can't remember the damn name of it. Oh,
Are you thinking about using the rollerblading character in Streets of
It
Rage?
was crazy that the
Maybe.
Game Gear had. Didn't the Game Gear come out before the Game Boy? Or am I
Let me
tripping?
add. There
no,
we go.
I don't know. So
Because it had a color screen. The Game Boy.
We added a chair to the call,
Regular.
guys. We
yeah,
added a
no,
chair.
so what prompted that
Ladies and
question was
gentlemen.
that he got lost.
Astronaut
You go-
gaming.
He's probably looking for his Game Gear.
I was looking for my Game Gear. I don't know where it went.
So what prompted that question is because I found myself the other day playing TurboGrafx 16, and there's so many good games on there, like Slaughterhouse is on there. And what I ended up playing was a game called Devil's Crush, which is like a pinball arcade game, and it was something that I had
Yes.
watched from a tech read. Oh, there it is,
I love pinball games. dude.
California Games.
I
That's what it
love-
was, California Games.
Mhm.
Yeah. So and I was playing something called Devil's Crush, and I just had a blast on it. And yeah, I have a new chair. I'm not listening to him. Yeah, I got a
That's
fancy-
crazy.
I'm sitting taller
That's
than you lot.
crazy.
What you talking about? So, but I am also Dreamcast. I would say I love the Dreamcast, and my favorite is probably either Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. But there's so many good games on there. If you haven't played them, Monto, the Shenmue games,
Jet
was-
Grand Race.
I'm on.
yep. Metro, what is it? Metropolis Street Racing was awesome on
Yeah, that was
Dreamcast.
good.
Hydro Thunder was awesome on
Yeah.
Dreamcast.
Hydro Thunder, yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, there's a lot of just like obscure games
Bangers.
that were
Uh,
just like that just came to the Dreamcast. Oh,
Yep.
Headhunter? Anyone played Headhunter before?
Headhunter.
It
Headhunter
sounds
was great.
familiar.
Which one is that one?
Fun. That one I started actually playing on the Thor again. I mean, nowadays the controls are a little bit rough, but back then Headhunter was really unique. Kind of quasi open world GTA type game, except you play as a headhunter. Really cool, interesting game.
whoa.
Yeah.
It might be kind of dope to check out. Oh yeah, look at Crazy
I
Taxi.
see it. I don't remember it.
Yeah.
Crazy How did we
well,
forget about Crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Crazy Taxi. Yeah, Crazy Taxi is a
That's like
classic.
the one that everyone.
All the awesome fighting games, because there was all the Capcom versus SNK on there
Yeah.
and stuff. The other one, and then you got the weird ones. Remember that one? It was like called Seaman, where you had the little microphone attachment. Yeah, yeah.
I get the attachment. Got to get the mic.
I don't
Talk to
subscribe
that.
to
Talk
Seaman.
to that seaman.
Yeah, man.
They were
Yeah.
crazy,
It's got a face on it.
guys. The VMUs I love. Do you guys remember the VMU?
I have one. I have a VMU with my Dreamcast over there.
I love that.
Oh, now you're just flexing, my boy.
I'm
Now you're
flexing
just
out.
flexing.
Wait, how is it that any other time I have one because I'm old, but now I point out that I have one and I'm flexing? Jerk.
Because you just want to give us a room tour.
Oh my god, no! Room tour is a mess. I have so much stuff piled up to sell, and I just have a mess of the room tour. So something else, and Adrian Hammond. What happened, Adrian? Oh, okay, he disappeared. I looked away.
Got his going his VMU stash.
Well, it's the same one. I have the same blue one.
You got the blue one. Nice.
Yeah. Did you
They-
see that guy
You got
that,
you got
that
games
was
on
turning
that
him
thing?
into
You
retro
showed me
handheld?
that. I wanted to buy it. Yeah.
Yeah. There's a guy. It's like
Yeah.
$130. You can buy a VMU that's got a color screen in it and it's got retro arch built into it and stuff.
I've seen those. I've
That
seen
goes
that,
hard.
and I was thinking about, but I'm like, that's too
Yeah.
much. There's that guy that
Yeah.
custom. That
They were a
was-
bit expensive, but it was cool as shit, dude.
It
Like,
was-
Yeah.
yeah.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You had mentioned Xbox before, and there was a pretty big article that Tulana and I were talking about earlier about Xbox. Did you guys see what Asher Sharma was saying about, CoPilot and stuff?
Yeah.
That they're removing
Yeah,
CoPilot.
thank God.
CoPilot for gaming anymore. I think this is great, man.
Yeah.
Good. Don't need it.
Keep AI away from our game consoles, dude.
Right?
We don't
I
need
don't know.
it. We don't
And-
need it.
And I like to use cheats, but I don't find myself having a need for something like that on a console. Like I use cheats on like PC games or something. But yeah, I was a little surprised. Well, not surprised, but I'm glad to hear that they're doing that and they're making a push. What else were you talking about that they were doing for? You said something about Project Helix, Tula, that you found out or you read about something.
I mean, I don't know whether you're talking about Project Helix being able to run PC games. I know that a lot of people were concerned about the fact that she hired,
That's what it
all
was,
of the
yep.
higher ups from the AI department, from the Copilot department, but she did clarify and say, like, she brought them on because of their leadership skills, not because of AI.
Yeah.
Like,
It's because she
they're
knew
not
them.
pushing AI in the console at all. Yeah, she knew
She's
them,
familiar
she
with
knew
these
their work
people.
ethic,
She knows
right?
knows their work ethic, knows
Mhm.
their skill sets. So who would you expect her to hire? Randos? I don't know.
Yeah,
Like-
but she did bring on, like, for the head of development, she brought on like one of the old core Xbox execs. So
That's tight.
and yeah, so she wants to bring it back to just the basics of gaming, just get rid of Copilot completely, which I think is awesome. I have no problem. Like, dude, I would use that so little. Like, I have no problem still just pulling out my phone and looking up whatever I need to look up really quick if I'm playing a game. I don't need it built
Yeah.
into here,
Quickly, someone just
because
mentioned
99. Huh?
Someone just mentioned another great game. Sorry for interrupting, but yeah,
What was it?
Arcadia.
Skies of Arcade. Yes,
Oh,
I've heard of that
yeah.
one.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, see, Dreamcast had some bangers. That was
Oh, yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, wasn't there like Legacy of Kain? Was that on Dreamcast?
Yep. All the Soul Reaver games are on Dreamcast.
Soul Reaver. Yeah.
Yeah. Those are great games. I'm curious, like with Tulat saying, like what we're gonna see with the changes. They seem to be really trying to fix the image, but is it too late? Like
What,
I
for
feel
Xbox?
like, yeah, I feel like they,
But Xbox is leaning so heavily on their Game Pass because I don't know if they're going to be in the console games. Like, I think they're going to just bow out. I think.
Yeah, they're pretty
Because-
fried.
An Xbox is basically a PC. Why would you know what I mean? At this
Mhm.
point, most of the people who are still attached or uses the Xbox brand or whatever, they're just using Game Pass. And Game Pass is pretty sick. Like, I remember Game Pass was being offered for $1 at one point. Did you guys jump in on that?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
I was like, $1? Yeah, sure. I'll try Game Pass. And, it's pretty good, but personally, I just hate anything subscription model. Like, I hate subscription models. Every company wants to do a subscription model because of, it's a great incentive and it makes them a ton of money. But I don't know. I don't know if Xbox is going to be able to come out with like another system. At least that's just my take. I think they're just going to be heavier into just developing games, kind of going the way that Sega did.
I don't know. To me, I'm kind of excited for where they're going with it. I think that I think they're heavily modeling what they're doing right now. They're looking at like Steam's success right now, and Steam getting ready to introduce this living room based Steam box. And to me, with Project Helix, I think that they're targeting the PC market with a unit that you could have in your living room. I think that the Xbox Ally is basically like their guinea pig. They're like just testing everything out here, trying to get everything to run really well with the whole Xbox mode, the full screen Xbox mode, bringing the controller to be a first class citizen, as the Fox says it. to where you could access everything from your controller, where you're putting in your pin code in the beginning, you're doing UAC prompts, you're doing everything with your controller. So now when they do introduce this Project Helix, it's like it's a counterpart to your PC. They're not trying to so much compete with the PC anymore, but they're making a counterpart for it. So that when you do want to get away from your desk, when you do want to sit on your couch and play some couch games, now you can play this Project Helix and you're carrying on with your PC progress. You're playing your PC games, your Xbox games, and then now you have the option to do it on Microsoft. Because at the end of the day, I think the biggest thing for them is to keep you on their platform. Right?
The problem with Xbox is they need to have an exclusive that makes people want to buy into Xbox. The only reason Xbox became Xbox, in my opinion, is because of Halo. If it wasn't for Halo, the Xbox would have been dead on arrival. Because if you remember when the Xbox launched, what did they have? They had like Project Gotham. They didn't really have anything. It wasn't until Halo revolutionized the whole first-person shooter thing on console. That's like what kind of started it. But when I look at what Microsoft's doing right now with Halo, it's just a disaster. The biggest Halo is they have a banger IP, yet they've failed time and time again to bring it into like the modern day era of gaming, right? So if Xbox wants to continue, like, I guess, I don't know, harnessing more people, they need to come up with an exclusive to make me want to get into their ecosystem. If not, I'll just go get with a Steam Deck and play with the Steam machine. It's the same thing, if it's games on PC. I don't know enough of the Helix, honestly, but for me, it's just, I don't know. I feel like Xbox is kind of after the Halo thing. And wasn't Marathon an Xbox exclusive or no?
No, Marathon was from Destiny, was from Bungie.
What does Xbox have right now that's exclusive?
Nothing. Matt, your mic is not working, or I just don't hear you. Do you guys
They
hear
have
Matt?
Everybody hears me but you, bro. Turn your ears on.
Your
man.
mic was muted.
They're
No,
exclusively
my boy.
cooked
You ain't
compared to
tricking
their
nobody.
competition.
Yeah.
Dude.
So this is the thing, though. Right?
They're
is I feel like
exclusively taking L's.
I feel like they have a shot, though, right? As far as the exclusives go, especially with you guys see the pivot that PlayStation's making, where they're saying like, "Hey, we were introducing our PlayStation games over onto PC day one, but we're gonna stop doing that. It's gonna be at least 1 year before our exclusives come to PC." And I think by PlayStation doing that, they're gonna put Xbox into a corner where Xbox can turn around. Because remember, Xbox, they've been sleeping on the Halo and stuff like that, but they did acquire some pretty big brands with that whole Blizzard acquisition. So if PlayStation does that and then Xbox turns around and says like, hey, well, guess what, we're not going to release Call of Duty on the PlayStation anymore, we're not going to release Diablo on the PlayStation anymore, we're not going to release Overwatch, we're not, it just, the list goes on. There's a ton of stuff in that catalog, and so they can easily make those exclusives to Xbox, and that will literally level the playing field. Because if PlayStation gamers can't play Diablo, they can't play Call of Duty, they can't play Overwatch, dude, they will be on Xbox, right?
100%. They need to do that if they want to survive, right? But then
I think that would be wise.
What is that response going to be like from the majority of the public? Like especially Call of Duty, taking it away from oh man. But they did acquire Call of Duty, right?
Yeah, they acquired all of Blizzard, right? So
I have a feeling that might be what they're trying to do. Another thing is GTA notoriously comes out on consoles first, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said that it was going to be console exclusive first, and maybe February we'll see PC GTA.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's going to be interesting because everybody's waiting for the next GTA, and when that comes out, it's only on console, and it's usually like, I think it's like a year or something. Only on.
It was a year the last time. Yeah.
For GTA.
Yeah.
I think the guesstimation was February, the following February or something was the guesstimation.
Yeah.
I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what they were guessing.
Yeah, because I still, the only consoles I still have the PS4. I don't have the PS5. I have an Xbox 360, but I don't have any of the newer Xboxes, and that's primarily because I have a PC and a Steam Deck and all these other retro games and whatnot. Because everything that I want to play, I'm able to play more conveniently through Steam. And I think that's why Steam's been dominating, because when did they release Steam? 2003.
No idea.
Oh, dude, it's been quite some time. Yeah, it's
Pretty
been.
sure Steam was released in 2003 because I remember being a little bit like questioning why are they doing this before Half-Life 2, and Half-Life 2 was released I think 2004 or 2000.
Yeah, September 12, 2003.
There you go. Yeah, so Steam was released in 2003 along with the Half-Life 2 launch, and I mean, dude, they really he Gabe Newell saw like exactly what the path was going to be, and I mean, they capitalized on that because out of all of the game launchers, which ones do you guys prefer? If you had to.
Oh, Steam, yeah, Steam.
No question.
Yeah.
So when you play your game, I mean, Epic
Amazon Games.
Amazon.
Yeah.
He said Amazon
Luna.
Games.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna play on Luna, guys.
Yeah.
Didn't that disappear? Luna's done.
Luna's fried. Yeah.
Luna's fried.
Dude,
Amazon threw in the towel. They said, oh, we're good.
And there's a bunch of
Played
the
on
people that
Google
were
Stadia, bro.
yeah.
Ouya. Boot up my Ouya.
R.I.P.
Yeah, my Ouya, dude, Ouya, bro.
Ouya was cool,
I
man.
forgot
Ouya was
about
cool. The
that.
little controller,
Yeah.
hacking them and putting ROMs on it. Ouya was cool, man.
Yeah, but Steam just has such a streamlined, what would you call it? Just a storefront. It makes it easier on the player. Like I know Epic Games, they're trying to gain back some ground by giving people free games every other 2 weeks, and they give some good games, right? They give away some good games, but I don't know. It's hard to integrate into Steam. They make it very difficult, obviously, and their launcher sucks. Epic Games launcher is just nowhere
Awful.
near. Yeah, it's terrible. Ubisoft tried to do their launcher, which pissed me off as well. I can't stand their launcher. Everyone's trying to do their own launcher, trying to copy Steam, but Steam just has the market right now. You know, everyone's on Steam. So I'm curious to see what Xbox does. You know, I grew up being an Xbox fan. The 360 was one of my favorite consoles ever. I love the 360. That was I think I owned so many games on the 360, but my 360 broke. So
It's probably the best era for multiplayer gaming because of just remember how ruthless the lobbies were. People were to each other in the lobbies and just
Yeah. That headset. Oh,
my
man.
God. Yeah.
That thing probably has like 6 curses in it from all of the just forbidden things people would call you.
Oh man.
I wanted to touch the comment that Ajika Mike said. He said, I mean, I think Microsoft could get away with it with the current political environment in the US, but there may be an issue in other countries. The thing is that was an issue during the acquisition of Blizzard, but that time has passed, right? Like that's over. There's nothing that any country can do. This IP belongs to Microsoft at this point, but keep in mind, there was a binding contract made at the time of purchase between Microsoft and PlayStation, where Microsoft agreed to keep the COD game franchise on PlayStation for 10 years, for a decade. So I just went back to look to see, because I couldn't remember exactly when that happened. And unfortunately, Xbox can't play that card for a bit here because that contract was signed in July 2023. So they still have till 2033 before they can pull that card.
Well, in the meantime, they should be concentrating on making a banger Gears of War, making a really good Halo game. You know, like if they concentrate.
I mean, what they could do, right? Like what they could do is like take some of these development teams that are developing these games like Call of Duty, like, you know, Diablo, and start shifting them into other games like Halo, like, you know, these other games, and see what comes out of that if they profit from that, you know. I think, like, you know, getting some other developers who are, you know, experienced in the first person genre that may have a new outlook on this. You know, I'm pretty sure game developers are like creators. We all look at each other's stuff. You know, they're looking at each other's stuff, and I'm pretty sure some of those devs looked at Halo and was like, oh, if I had the opportunity, I'll change this or I'll add that. You know, like, let's get some new eyes in there. Let's see what we can do.
The problem is there's too many cooks in the kitchen. Like, you know, you look at all of these companies, it's always easier said than done. But then when you go into these like the corporate world, and then you see how much like red tape you have to get through, and how everyone has their. It's tough.
I think the other thing is, right, like the developers that were making these franchises great, they're like retiring now or already retired.
Or
right?
or
Like,
being kicked out. Did you hear about
or
that
being let go? Yeah.
guy that was with the Halo since Halo Reach? Some drama happened with him. You guys read about that? Pretty much blasted, like he pretty much gave all of the information in terms of like what was said back and forth between the higher ups and whatnot. And it just sounds absolutely toxic. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in there. To me, it feels like the people who can greenlight these projects are just in it to make, you know, as much money for themselves as possible, and they couldn't care less about the player and what.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's all been for quite some time, right? Ever since
Yeah.
since all of these investors saw how big of a market and how much revenue they can make in gaming. Like before they wrote gaming off, right? Like years ago, they wrote gaming off. They were like, "Oh, it's a dead entertainment form. You know, who cares?" Well, they weren't worried about it. Then investors saw how much these game development companies were making, and they saw money. They saw dollar signs, right? And now, you know, they're more like these developers have like if they give an investor a date, right? Even if that date comes and they're like, "Hey, the game's not ready," the investors are like, "Hey, I don't care. Release it. You know, we want our money."
Exactly.
You know, so
Yeah, release it, do a day one patch, right, or something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Release it and patch it later. I don't care. We want our money now. You know, so it just sucks because it's ruined the space, because these developers, they used to get out there and make these games from their vision, from
Passion,
what they
passion.
saw,
Yeah.
passion, right? Passion. And now it's not that way anymore.
I think I did a video on this, like saying like whenever suits like these corporate. Can I cuss on here or no?
Yeah.
We've already we've broken that.
These corporate
After
fucks,
30 minutes, dude,
they
have
come
at
into
it.
this industry where people actually give a shit about games and the stories and the characters that we love, and all they see is, oh, this shit's popular, let's go make some fucking money, and then they just ruin it, you know. It's frustrating. It drives me absolutely crazy. The same shit happens in the film industry, but yeah, all of these games that we, you know, back in the day when they were coming out, like I remember back when Xbox 360 just launched, we were getting unique, brand new IPs that were amazing. You know, like Gears of War when it came out, you just had a ton of games, and now it just feels like either they're playing it so safe or they're trying to appeal to as wide of an audience and not please anybody. You know? And like you just mentioned, all they care about is, well, if we're going to hit this due date, this is when I want to start seeing some money flowing into my pockets. Oh, it's not. Well, like, who cares about these developers and these artists, like their lives? Fuck them. Have them work overtime. I want to get my game out. And that's what happens when you get a game that's released half-baked. Then you get a patch, like a 10-gigabyte patch the same day. Yeah, it's... It's
it's crazy, dude.
And that's why so many people are going back to retro gaming. You know,
this is very true. Very true.
Well, and then that's another thing is like that's why indie games are destroying AAAs right now. Right? Like look at the indie game scene. These guys are still passionate. They're doing what they want. They're coming with little dev teams. They're not dealing with investors. They're not dealing with all this overhead. You know, they're coming through and they're dropping bangers, bro. Like freaking Claire Obscure, like freaking anything, freaking Hollow Knight,
Silk Song.
Yeah,
Silk Song, dude.
Yeah,
like man, this is where it's at now.
You know, like if the passion's there, it's just the people with who's signing the checks. They're the ones who are kind of the bottleneck, if you will. So we'll see.
What was the last game you guys finished? I mean, I just finished the game yesterday, but it's an indie game. And to last point, I was thinking about it. The last 2 or 3 games I finished were all indie games. I don't know if last time I finished a AAA. Right, so that's a good point. Monto only plays Zelda ROM hacks and stuff, so
he's like, "Well,
I'm bad. I literally just play retro games. It's awful."
Let me see.
I think the last game I beat was the last. I beat Pokemon ZA. Dude, a lot of the games that I play are never ending. That's not fair. They
Yeah,
don't
I know.
end.
The last game, okay, I got Mayor's Sanctuary, which is a Game Boy Color indie. That's not a long game, but it's a fantastic game. The Machine I've beat a couple times, but the Machine on Game Boy Color, it's like there's so many different paths you can take. So I've played it like maybe 6 times now. I beat Super Mario Land 2. What is it? 6 golden coins.
Scored cards, yeah.
I had that as a kid, never beat it, but finally had a chance, to, and with the help of emulation and quick saves, I was actually able to beat it. Deja Vu on the Game Boy Color. I've been playing a lot of Game Boy Color games recently, and apart from that, damn man, that's about it. All these other games, dude. I have Killer Frequency is another game I finished. That was a fun
You're better
game.
than me. I need to start keeping a list. Like,
Yeah, dude. I use Notion, and I had my
Yes, Notion. Let's go.
Yes, Notion.
Yes.
So good. I love Notion. Yeah, I have.
Hectweeb also uses Notion. A lot of us creators like Notion.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, not even remotely
Well, I have to
organized.
try
I don't even know
Notion.
what that shit is.
I'm gonna have to
Notion's
try
great.
Notion. I use UpNote. I use a program called UpNote.
I used to use
I've
UpNote a while ago.
Yeah. So Notion, you like Notion better, yeah?
Notion is amazing.
Yeah, I'm
My
gonna
whole
have to
life
check Notion out.
like.
I used to be like I used to be like diehard Samsung Notes. Like just Samsung Notes app is so good, but then they made it to where like you couldn't use it on a PC if the PC was not a Samsung PC. And I was like, then at that point, I was like, okay,
That's crazy.
now I have to,
Of course
bro.
they
It was such bullshit, dude. Because I have years of notes in there, right? Like,
Oh,
and I'm like, God,
Dude.
dude, now I have to find something new. So I went to I used Joplin for a little bit. Now I'm on UpNote, and
Try Notion.
you know,
Just
that's
try
the
it.
reason. Okay, I'm gonna try it. That's the reason
Yeah,
I
just
stayed
give it
away
a
from
shot.
Apple
In the
Notes because I
beginning,
was
you're
like, I'm
gonna
not
be like,
getting
what?
locked in.
you're gonna be like, what the hell is this with Notion in the beginning? But give it a few days, and once you start understanding how to create databases and how everything connects, like something will go off in your head, and then you'll realize like how powerful of a tool it is. Like Notion's amazing. But
Hell yeah.
keeping your
But back to
go ahead.
bring it back to gaming here.
Wait, you mean you don't want to talk about note app?
Talk about note taking with a bunch of dweebs over here, a bunch of four eyes. But
Hey, dude, what do you mean?
What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
I was just looking into getting glasses. I have astigmatism. Anyways, so you mentioned a couple of Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. You recently released a video talking about some indie games on the Game Boy Color.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Sure.
What's going on there?
Yeah, my buddy Caesar, he released a collaborative effort called Handheld Heritage. And what he did is he contacted all these indie developers that share their games on either itch.io, or they've sold their games through Mod Retro or Limited Run, I think. And he basically told them, like, why don't we come together and offer a pack of games all together just for the love of gaming. And he got 26 different developers, and they released 30 games for $29.99. And the games that were included in that pack are some of the best Game Boy Color games that have been made in recent times. Like, I think The Machine was there, Mayor's Sanctuary. You got 2021 Moon Escape. Like, that's another really good game that I'm currently making my way through. But yeah, he basically came together and offered a bundle, and people loved it. It seemed that video did pretty well, and I think they did a good amount of sales. So I was super happy to hear.
Is
about
that bundle still available for purchase?
No, unfortunately not. But
There's a limited run. Okay.
I think they should do it again because there's so many other games and there's so many other developers. Another game that was included, which is one of my favorites, is Phobos Dairy. Have you guys heard of that one?
Oh, I saw your video.
Dude, it's such an incredible game for a Game Boy game. The style
looks so sick.
It's so different. It's very meta, which is what I found very interesting about that game. Like, the developer is very, it's just very meta. And when you're playing the game, it just feels like there's something simmering underneath that it's like a mystery that you want to unearth, but and it's creepy. Like the vibe is off with the game. You know, it's a really, really cool game. And I met Darius. I didn't interview.
What is it called, bro?
Phobos Dare.
Phobos Dare.
Yeah. Fantastic game. Where is?
Did Matt just kick himself?
I think
completely?
no. I think he got scared.
Give me 1 second.
No, he's gone. He's not in the back anymore. He's gone. I think he closed his browser by accident.
It's not a matter of if, it's when Matt will close his
Yep.
browser.
Yep. That's the norm. There he goes. Oh,
Why'd you
There he
kick me
is.
out for,
There
too?
he
Huh?
goes.
Right.
yeah, right. You're so full of it, bro.
Oh, look at that thing. Limited run.
Oh,
Bro,
nice,
this game-
dude.
Phobos
I'm
Dare.
not opening it. I'm gonna keep this closed because I love this game so much. I actually bought one of the carts from AliExpress. You know, you can buy like a flash card, and then I
Yeah.
someone on Etsy to make like a holographic sticker for that game. But yeah, he sent this over, and this game's incredible. If you haven't played it, definitely check it out. It's such a creative game. And then, have you guys played this? Dragon?
I went straight to limited run to go get it.
Dragon
to
Him?
see,
Is
and
that
it's sold
that
out, bro.
that
It's the
like
RPG.
Dragon
RPG
Him, right?
one?
Dude,
That's like
Yeah, two
pretty
lots,
big.
that one.
Dragon Him's fire, dude. Dragon Him is
Dude,
absolutely
I'm
fire.
playing this
Yeah.
right now.
Been
And
meaning to play it.
holy crap, this game is good. Dragon Him
Yep.
is another game that's amazing, and so is this game, Wicked Plague.
Yeah,
Yep, Wicked Plague is fire too.
Yeah,
Yep,
Plague's
Wicked
fun.
Plague
It's
is
hard.
fire.
It's hard.
It is.
The combat is a little slow.
Mhm.
It's a little bit slower on the combat, but it's a freaking good game, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
The
Yeah.
Repugnant Bounty is another game that's really beautiful for the Game Boy Color. Like the art is just insane. Like it's cool to see people creating new games for such old hardware. What else have I been playing on the Game Boy? I don't know, but going back to your initial question, the handheld heritage. Unfortunately, it's now over, but maybe they might do another version of it or something like that. But it was a good deal, you know. It was like a
Yeah.
dollar. And some of those
Yeah,
games are like
that's what I'm
$10 individually. So, have you guys played the Mayor's Sanctuary by any chance?
No.
No. So the guy Nara Makes Games. He created
What was the name of the game?
the Mayor of Sanctuary.
Okay.
It's about like 2 to 3 hours, so you can play it the entire game in a single session, if you want. But that game was also very good, really beautifully. Like the artwork was fantastic, gameplay's fun, but yeah, these games are just absolutely incredible. I don't know. How do you guys feel about Mod Retro because of Lucky Palmer?
Doesn't bother me.
That stuff doesn't bother me at all.
Yes.
I don't care.
Yeah, I
That-
like.
It's an awesome product. It's an awesome unit. Like it feels amazing in the hand.
Yes.
It's really
I
nice,
love.
yeah.
I
Yeah.
really love what he's doing over there. I love that he's bringing these games out to the forefront. Like it's really cool. I'm with it. I want to
Yeah.
see. I would love for him to introduce a GBA.
Yes,
you know,
yes,
some
yes.
other-
Yes.
dude.
Mhm.
Like
That
I'm
is
totally
what I
with it,
want.
dude.
If he does a
Yeah.
GBA, that would be crazy.
GBA
But
Micro.
The M64.
Oh,
I
please
can't-
a micro, bro. Please,
Huh?
dude.
Huh?
GBA
No,
Micro.
Monto said,
Oh,
give
the
me a
GBA
micro.
mic-
I said, please give me a micro, bro.
Give it to us. I
Yeah,
don't want to pay
if-
$300 for a GBA Micro on eBay.
The M64 is, I think, their next product, right?
Yeah, it's out.
Yeah.
It's out already. And if I was into N64
Yeah,
games, I would
yeah,
have
it's
bought it
out.
because it looks
The
insane.
M64 is not out.
Isn't it?
Yes, it
I
is.
thought it was.
Yeah.
No, you guys are thinking about the
No.
guys who do. You're thinking of the other guys.
The analog?
Oh, yeah,
Analog.
he's right. Analog. The M64 is the one they just announced. He
Yes.
just announced it.
The only
Mm,
reason
yeah.
I know that
Wait.
is that they sent over a beta
Analog
or
64.
like a prototype, the M64.
What was the one Todd showed when he was on the show?
That was the
analog
analog.
3D.
That was the analog.
Oh,
that was the
that was the trailer. Yeah, so there's the analog 3D, and then there's
Yeah.
the
No, he
Mod
had it in
Retro.
hand. He had got one.
Yeah,
from
he had the
Russ.
analog one. He had the analog
Must
one.
have been an analog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
So
they
I-
had
These ones
the
are a little
matching
more
8-bit
boring with the
controllers,
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then they're
that
probably
one
going to release
has a
the
lot of
crazy
style,
colors later.
And that's kind of like what I didn't really like with analog.
Yeah.
Analog's a good system, don't get me wrong, but it's expensive and it kind of takes away.
A little boring.
Yeah. It's like
Oh, yeah.
the way I look at it, it's like Apple for gaming. Like if Apple made a.
I'm happy we're talking 64 right now because I just remembered something. So remember that Star Fox, that new Star Fox we were talking about earlier?
Yeah.
You can
Mhm.
actually play it with the modern N64 controller.
Yeah, that's so
for Switch.
sick.
Yeah,
it's kinda
No
dope.
way.
That's so
Yeah.
dope.
That's pretty dope.
yeah. And I
Wait.
meant to say it earlier, and I was like, dude, that's so freaking cool, bro. So
That is-
yeah.
How do you connect it?
Well, no, they made the modern
Bluetooth.
variant. That's a wireless
I-
Bluetooth one that
Yeah.
Nintendo sells. Yep, and then you can play with that.
That's cool. That's pretty.
Super, super sick, dude.
And the colors of the Mod Retro 64 look so fun.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
they got the
It
red.
does. I like the transparent one, dude. That
Mhm.
that full transparent. Oh,
It's
my
really nice,
goodness, dude.
Yeah,
They got slime green, they got purple and red.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it worked. Well, I don't know if I can say this, but because it's weird. They sent it over, and I didn't get like there's like an embargo where creators who received the prototype, you're not allowed to say anything, I guess, now until it's released, which is weird because when they sent it, I had a week off where I was actually going to do the video because the guys who sent it never said anything about an embargo. And then I got this, then I got the email like way later, like, do not post or say it. So I don't know, but I'm excited for it. I love N64. And if you have a summer cart, just toss on your ROMs and have the entire N64 library playing
That's
it.
pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Pretty awesome stuff. Before we wrap up, I'm probably the only person that's gonna appreciate this, but I thought this was super cool when I saw this.
Don't show us no freaking 1942 game, bro. Like,
Shut up.
don't you do it.
Shut up. So, oh, I meant to launch this on YouTube. Look at this.
Oh, what?
Wait.
This is a Commodore 64 clamshell.
Brother, what?
What?
What am I looking at?
Look at this. Just check this out. I saw this. I'm like, this is so cool. They're doing a VX
my-
Spectrum and a Commodore
Oh.
64
Oh
clamshell.
my god.
Duh.
Dude, how cool is that?
Oh. That is sick.
It's cool. It's cool for you, brother.
You see,
It's,
nobody likes
cool
you.
for you.
Nobody
Yeah.
likes you.
No, I don't know.
Great
looks cool.
colorway. This
Yeah, the colorways look dope.
25 built-in games.
Yeah.
25
I don't
whole
know. It
games. You
just
get
depends on how much
25
they
whole
cost,
games.
dude.
Whole
Like,
quarter of games.
I could
Yeah,
buy,
it's depending
I
on
could
the
buy a
price.
501 on AliExpress
exactly.
for
I was
like
gonna say,
$5,
the price is what's-
bruh.
He's such a jerk, man.
Like,
Almost 100 kilobytes of internal memory. Oh, there it is. Bring your own games.
There it is.
oh,
All right.
okay, that changes things.
Mhm.
Bring your own games in what way?
You're legally backed up games from
Yeah,
45
exactly.
years
Like,
ago, brother.
is it? Yeah, it like. Do you guys think it's gonna be like open, like you just kind of file system, put your files
That
in
part
there?
I don't know. I haven't
Or
seen
do you
it.
think
I don't
it's
know if
gonna be
a
like you
charge
need
thing or what.
keys?
Yeah, I don't know.
You need to download things from their store or something. I don't know.
I
how
want to
they're
show
swinging.
something really quick.
Hey,
Clef
Derek
put
was
this
calling
on
you
my
out too
radar.
loud. Derek's
Yeah,
calling you out too
hold
loud.
up.
Yeah, hold on. Oh, he's definitely not talking to me because I don't even know how to spell Commodore.
Got this
Dude.
Commodorca right above me.
Yeah, for real, brother, for real. Yeah, that you're a freaking jerk, dude.
What happened?
Dude,
My internet
the
bugged.
the only one that cares about that Commodore is the only one that has shitty tasting beans, dude.
Oh my god.
Brown beans, brown console. Fucking ass.
Dude. I'm gonna so this is a game that Clef actually showed me today, and actually it launched today. This is a modern retro inspired game, and I thought this was pretty sick, dude. Like, hold on, let me see if I can get it to
We look at
play. Bruh, check this out, dude. It's a 2.5D action RPG, retro inspired. It's called Alabaster Dawn.
Ooh.
I think I have this on my wish list. I've seen this. This looks sick.
Oh, dude, it looks so good.
This looks so good. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah. That on the Thor or the Steam Deck would be
Oh, bro, come on, dude. That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I was like, absolute W for Game Native. Even bigger W if we could get somebody to bring this onto Portmaster. Like, dude.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever
yeah.
I see one of these like retro inspired games, I always think like Portmaster, please. Like,
Hyperlight Drifter is on there. That's
I know. I'm not as excited about Poor Master now. The game native has gotten so good.
Game Native is just like, yeah, it's stolen the show.
but Portmaster,
Stolen
you can use it on
everything.
even lower end devices. That's the
Very
thing for
true.
me. is
That
like-
is the cool thing. It's like Portmaster is basically like Game Native, but you just gotta make
It
your,
is.
you gotta make the
It
ports
is.
yourself.
It's game native for toasters, right?
Yeah.
No, this game looks incredible.
Dude, I
Yeah, that
saw it and I
2.5D
was like,
looks so sick.
instant W, bro. Like, I gotta cop this. Like, it just looks so good. The action looks so good. The animation, the art style is just. And dude, I think like it released today on a sale, so it's
Wait,
like
Is it out?
15% off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
$21.99
it's
came
$21.
out today.
21.24,
Let's
Dude, I
go.
didn't even know that's out.
dude.
Because I had this on my
Looks-
wish list. I did not know that this was out. And it's on
Looks
sale.
amazing, bro. Yeah, on sale, bro. 15% off.
Is the full game? Is it in beta or what is it?
No, it's the full game.
It's early access.
Early
game.
access.
Early access game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, why get the show? Okay, well, buying another thing today.
Yeah,
It's part-
happens a lot of we're hanging out with these guys,
Yep.
man.
Yeah. We all do it to each other, bro.
I don't do none of that like
you
that.
got,
Yeah,
you got me looking to see if I could buy that Phobos game.
yeah. I'm looking for
Phobos
Time
gear.
Machine for the machine. I have to get it off their website. It's the only place they don't even have it on itch. Yep.
Yeah,
Ow,
dude.
man.
Excellent. No, so I thought that was cool, dude. I was like, oh man, I could get down with that. I'm gonna tell you guys what I was thinking, because you guys probably think I'm insane. I was gonna run it on Game Native on the DMG, dude.
Do it.
The Alabaster Dawn.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I at home here. Like,
Yeah.
I felt like I gotta do it.
Do it. Do it.
Oh man.
You see that? You see that? I'm not the only one. Jerks. My
Well,
gosh. Oh my god. Time's
It
flying.
looks good.
Oh, what lemon?
Aesthetically.
Lemon. What's up, bro? What's up,
Lemon.
dude? 108 Dragons in the building.
What away dragons.
Yeah. Hey man, check your DMs on Discord, Lemon.
Yeah, man.
I
We've
know
been
you're
trying
not
to
a
get at you,
Discord
homie.
guy, but I don't know. I don't know how we're supposed to reach you, my boy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. What else
So-
we got, Matt?
I want to know what Two Laws got going on. I want to know what Monto's got going on, and I want to know what Adrian's got going on before we wrap this up.
All right.
So, tell us, Monto, what you got going on. You hit that video last week. It was like 25 minutes long. All those handhelds you had sitting in the box for like 2 years.
I'm so I've gotten like back-to-back colds on top of nonstop day job work. So it's been brutal to do any content. But we are so back. 2026 is the year of Monto Tech's tip. So I'm gonna probably make a video about just like gaming on budget devices and stuff like that. Also need to update Fallout New Vegas and like Fallout 3 tutorials, stuff like that. Because everything in game emulation, everything in Windows emulation has come so far in the last year that even a tutorial from like a couple months ago is just outdated. So I just gotta refresh. So I'm working on a couple videos on that stuff and sleeping a lot. So yeah. Make sure everybody get your rest.
Fair enough. What about Adrian? What you got going on? What can we expect from you next, man?
Well, I am currently trying to figure out how to make that Thor modular grip. That's one thing that I definitely want to mess around with. And the M64, the Mod Retro M64, currently messing around with that thing, trying to give my feedback on that once the embargo lifts, which should be soon. What else? Apart from that, just life stuff, just work.
I feel it.
Yeah. But apart from that, yeah, the big one that I'm really excited to do is filming the M64 review. That should be fun.
Sweet. Well,
yeah.
Listen, you guys, we're gonna link all the Retronauts stuff in the bottom there. We're gonna link his Etsy store. We're gonna make sure we leave a link to his channel. Check it out. Too Loud, tell us what you're working on, and then close it out for us, baby.
All right. I got a Legion Go 2 video coming out. I have a Super X video coming, Z13 video I'm working on. Bunch of videos, bro. Bunch of videos. And I don't know. Play some games, bro. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go play Abysmal Dawn. Yeah.
Don't forget to play your games. Don't just buy them. Yep. Stop buying games and not playing them.
It's serious, brother.
Play your games.
Tinkering could become as much a hobby as playing games, but make time for playing games. Like do it.
Yep.
108 Dragons, you're right. Super X for the win, bro, for sure. But anyways, this has been an awesome show. We appreciate all of you guys hanging out with us. We'll be back Thursday, as we are here every Thursday because Matt makes me come. He forces me to be here. So I'll be here. Montu will be here. Unfortunately, Adrian won't be here next week, but we'll get him again. And thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, my panel. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We love you guys. This has been Save State, episode number, I don't remember. Peace.
Peace. Later.